I was gonna say
We're starting.
You're risking
I was
this.
gonna say she gets slapped on stage.
Oh, why?
It's Yumu.
Yeah, Manya gets slapped.
Wow, that happened.
I could be
Manya just slapped the shit out of him.
Oh my god, that was
That's a good way to
All
start.
right. I believe we are live. Sorry about the delay, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Crazy 8's.
Turn it on and rip the knob off.
We appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you so much. This is going to be a very exciting episode 8. We have so much to get to, and if you're thinking about changing the channel,
Ouch! You do it!
we are going to be covering all the fallout from the duel between Yumu and Manya Itachi. We also got a Roa-like character, a Kirishima-like character, if you will, in London Kirishima. The same voice actor as Roa, and there is just a lot to get to from this episode. Overall, thought it was a pretty fun one, and we're going to be talking a lot about, Manya's character and what we thought about the episode after what was kind of a more comedic-focused episode 7. But before we get to that, how are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me today. I am joined by 3 great friends of mine, Caliber, Dredge, and Pete. How you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good.
not bad. Not
Good.
bad.
Good.
Pete, how
I'm
you
just
doing?
here so I don't get fined.
That's fair. That's fair.
How are you
Nick
doing,
T, I'm doing great.
okay.
I'm doing great. Nick T is getting fined. He was not able to show up. No, Nick T not able to show up this week. That's all right. Dredge, it's great to have you back.
Yes,
man.
thank you. I'm glad to be here. Sorry I missed last week, but we're gonna get into this soon, right here.
Quick thoughts on episode 7.
I liked the episode. I thought it was very comedic. I was watching it. I remember watching it at work, and I actually have a Japanese coworker. And she was watching with me, and she's just like sitting next to me, not watching it, and she's listening. And she goes, "Are you watching Yu-Gi-Oh?" And I'm like, "How the hell do you know much Yu-Gi-Oh?" And she goes, "I'm listening." I'm like, "Oh my, that's crazy!" And then she goes on to be like, "Wow, Yu-Gi-Oh still going?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is
Yeah,
a great
a
show."
lot of people
so I
don't
actually
know.
I got us someone to watch the show. She's not watching us, but she's watching the show.
Oh, that's great. Well,
But
hey,
yeah, overall, I
you know
thought it
what?
was funny. I liked the ending. I liked having the Manabu and Neanderstar kind of in the little truck going around.
That's
It was very comedic, entertaining. What was the big thing at the end that happened though? Was some big
Dove rap.
Love rap.
dove rap? Yeah.
Is it
was-
dove rap or is it just a pigeon?
I'm not gonna. We keep all these last names that are exactly the same. It's
Yeah.
it's very.
Unfortunate. It is because we're gonna be guessing for months.
Oh yeah, it's
if
gonna
not
take a while
years.
forever. But overall, good. It wasn't great. Good episode. More high on this episode than the last one. For me.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to get to this episode, but before we get to our thoughts here in episode 8, we have the episode 9 summary and the episode 10 summary as well. So we know what the next 2 duels are. We are going to be going over those with you. Pick'em standings updated in the description. And if you want to participate in the Pick'em for episode 9, that link is also in the description. Shout out Starixous, who is running that league. I want to thank everybody who donated or super chatted last Wednesday night. It was a pretty insane stream. So a huge thank you to Philip Rosewood, Syn Cloud, Thatman666, Naoki is Soul Confirmed, X-Slayer, Electric Kevin, Jack Knight, Ivrea, Dark Emperor J, Angie, Limestone, Lorena, The Flail IPS, Solid Snack, Maddie, Starixous. A special thank you to Blake Engelbrecht, who I believe donated and super chatted a little over $250. And another special thank you to Donald Raphael, who in the last 2 episodes, episodes 6 and 7, donated $1,000. Last week, $625 donation, the largest single donation that I've ever received in my life, in my streaming career. I've been doing it now for about 4 or 5 years. So, Donald Raphael, man, if you want me to do a video, I don't think he ever commented last week, but if you want me to do a video, man, please reach out to me and let me know what you want me to do. Love to make a video for you, but thank you so much, man. And Donald, Blake, and everyone else, thank you guys so much. Last week was truly insane. And if you do want to donate and support the channel that way, you do not have to. 2 ways to do it: the super chat function on YouTube or the link in the description. I do get a larger portion from the link in the description. I get about 25 to 30% more from the link in the description, goes directly to the channel. YouTube likes to take their cut with super chats, but any way that you feel comfortable doing it is totally fine. Again, not mandatory, never expected, but very appreciated. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy episode 8. And I know there were a few people, I haven't even told these guys yet, so this is going to be a little awkward, but I did purchase my 7th giant card. I got a
Between that and Funkos, I'm gonna be out of money.
I got a very good deal on it.
Of course you are.
But now, you know what so it was supposed to, the reason I'm bringing it up, it was Libromancer Geek Boy, which, by the way, look up the card. It looks exactly like me.
What is the card?
Wait, I gotta look it
It's
up.
Libromancer Geek Boy. It looks a lot like me. It actually looks really cool. My concern, the person I bought it from, I just realized today that it might be Spanish. It might not be an English giant card.
I hope it is.
So if it's Spanish, I'm gonna be a little like, oh man, I may have gotten you know. But you know what? If it's Spanish and not English, and the reason it might be Spanish is because I think
Dylan at all.
Really?
that looks like me, right? The guy with the glasses. I had glasses when I was younger. Well, you guys didn't know me in elementary school. But
That
anyway,
is the same thing. Chat room goes, guys, I bought some cocaine, but I got a great deal. That's basically you.
the card is, no, because I'm going to sell a couple of the Giants. The card has not come yet. It should be here tomorrow. Yeah, that looks like me. Come on. If I slicked my hair down.
When have you ever worn, like...
I'm wearing
Beats?
headphones right now. I'm wearing them right now.
Right this second, that's it, though.
No, I wear Beats my whole life.
Honestly, though,
So you came to school in Beats.
Hold on,
Beats by
though.
Dre?
This is how I would walk into school. I'd walk into school
and he
like
has
that.
and he has the collared shirt on underneath the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you got the.
Yeah, I always wear sweatshirts because I'm cold. That's literally
Okay,
me.
you don't have to go that far. You have the collared shirt. That was enough.
Okay.
You need the sweatshirt.
What do you think?
Because that's a lie.
I've lost all faith.
Anyway, the point is not whether that Libromancer Geek Boy looks like me or not. The point is, I don't know if it's an English or Spanish card. The
hope
reason
it's Spanish.
I may have gotten such a good deal on it was because it's a Spanish card.
Yeah. Hope it is.
And I asked the guy today if it was English or Spanish, and he read it and didn't answer. It's too late. I mean, I made payment on it. But the nice thing,
You
I
didn't
guess,
think maybe to ask that before.
I didn't think to ask because I just assumed it was English. It was never disclosed.
So
but
you're
then I
telling
realized
me-
he lives in South America.
So you got an...
should have been an indicator.
You got an incredible deal and think, huh, this makes perfect sense.
And you
It's
think the
probably
first
fine.
thing is maybe to determine what language
Yeah!
the card is. Probably as a purchaser of several giant cards, you would think you'd be experienced this by now.
I haven't bought one in a while, to be fair, but
I
yeah,
think, see, this is what I'm talking. This is the psychosis that's happening here, where you're so obsessed with acquiring merchandise at this point that, like, you're just clicking. You're not
about
even
it's
thinking.
about quantity
he
over quality.
found me. He reached out to me. I was honored.
That's even worse.
Yeah, because he knew
right.
he knew he was like, I know this
He had
sucker
you right
will buy
where he
anything.
wanted you.
No.
So
the question now is whether it's a Spanish card or not. Now, the good thing is if it is a Spanish card, I can point at it and tell people that I speak the language.
No.
No, I think I can.
Do it.
No, hold on.
Speak it.
Wait, hold on.
Speak the
We're
language.
stopping right here.
Do it.
This is the same BS I have to hear about you dating your girlfriend. This is the same BS I gotta hear.
Well, no, I'm very
cannot-
Oh my god.
This is not how it works.
I'm gonna pause this whole conversation.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Thank you,
Thank God, do that.
So, we got a. You're a finance guy. What's the currency on this?
Medina, that is euros.
Euro.
Yeah, euros.
Medina.
Medina,
gives
thank you
50
so
euros
much. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Medina.
With a
like
message of,
Indian
I love Manya. She's my new favorite
Lord
Go
is
Rush
good.
character behind Udius and Konichiwa Mina.
Nina.
Konnichiwa, Mina. Medina, thank you so much. That is an insane donation.
Starting off already.
Thank you so much. And you know what? That's going to reel us back in. We'll talk about the Geek Boy a little later on. Let's talk about the episode. That's what we're here to
Talk about
do.
yourself.
That's what we're here to do. Medina,
know why.
thank you so much.
How do we even come to this?
I don't know. Man.
Episode
I'm still
8.
trying to figure it
Who
out.
wants to start?
You know what, man?
How about you
I
start?
think you should start.
Okay.
I mean, to do it.
There were a couple of aspects of this episode that I really loved. Medina, I'm gonna speak to your point. I actually loved Manya Itachi. I think I like her more than, and I know there's a lot of Mimi fans out there. I think I like her already more than I ever really liked Mimi in
God,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Shadow
7.
Rumsey, close your ears.
And I liked Mimi quite a bit, but I really do like what they did with Manya's character. There were a lot of elements that they played to that really spoke to me in a very deep sort of way. The first one being, I'm a huge animal lover. I love dogs. And Manya being kind of at the end of her wits, down this acting path. You have the rain, you have the dark setting, kind of being forgotten about in a big city. And how many times do we hear that story, right? It's the classic trope of someone with huge dreams from a small town going to a big city to try to make it big as an actress, a performer, a singer, and just being down on their luck, not getting the breaks. You need a lot of breaks, not getting the breaks, even though they have the talent for it. And we know that Manya is a fantastic actress. She had me fooled the entire episode. I think
we should give her the Oscar.
Just give her the Oscar. I thought it was her legitimate personality. So the fact that they kind of use that symbolism, and you read stories about it a lot too, with whether it's like parents who have maybe lost a loved one, or people who are just very like depressed and going through a lot, how an animal, how a dog can change so much on a person's outlook on life and save them in a lot of ways. And that's just one of the most fascinating and fantastic things about animals, especially a lot of dogs who just give you, an endless amount of love without anything in return. It's great. And so that is something that I'm always a sucker for. Always a sucker for that kind of trope. And so seeing that done with Manya in this episode, in the flashback, was really good. It already made me really like her character. The only aspect I didn't like about her character was her personality. And as soon as I learned that her personality wasn't actually real and that it was all a show, and of course Yuumu figured it out right away because she's a genius. She figures out everything. I liked it, and I was like, all right, Manya is... I actually really like her. Outside of the main three, Yugioh, Yuhi, and Yuumu, I think Manya is my favorite so far of any of the characters that have gotten a duel. You thought this was open? I thought that was going around on my computer.
It wouldn't be the first time.
So, the other aspect of the episode that I really, really enjoyed was the kind of, in a playful way, big city living versus kind of country, more suburban living. And I think that's something that probably hits very big for us, because a lot of us from the New York City area, we live in a suburb of New York City, essentially. New Jersey, a lot of times, is... it's a very crowded, fast-moving place.
It's very city-like.
It's very city-like. It's not the city, but it's very different than the Poconos in Pennsylvania, or it's very different than, North or South Dakota. Maybe it's a little different than Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, Ohio is the biggest dumpster fire in the world.
So it's very different than a lot of, outdoor woodsy style livings, and there's always that great debate: what's better, right? Big city living or outdoor living?
Depends on your personality.
It depends on your personality, but some people take it so seriously. We know people that take it so seriously, whether they hate anything that isn't big city or whether they hate big city living.
Oh, we know.
We know them. Hate it. And that's your choice. So to see that kind of played up in this episode with Manya's personality, I thought, her fake personality. Right, I thought worked really, really well. That was something that I've been around a lot in my life, people like that.
Yeah.
And so I definitely enjoyed that from a being able to personally relate to experience. And so those were two aspects of this episode that maybe get glossed over a bit, that I thought were really, really well executed and really makes me like Manya's character. Invested in the episode, invested in the fake rivalry here that we had between Yuumu and Manya. And obviously Yuumu gets another big win. 2 wins for her in 8 episodes. I think your bold prediction was that she was going to break Roman's win record for most wins in a show for a girl. Yep. She's on pace. I feel pretty good about it. She seems to be the strongest duelist right now in Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, which is awesome. I like Yuumu a lot. All in all, really good episode. There were a lot of elements that I really enjoyed. Yeah. Pete, I'm going to swing it over to you, and we'll work our way back. What did you think of episode 8, my man?
I actually really liked it. I was not a big fan of episode 7.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty boring.
Yeah.
And so to come back and... It wasn't even that, oh, hey, there was no dueling in episode 7 that made it boring. It was just... I don't know. It just, like, some of the humor hit, but some of it didn't. And it was, again, a very tutorial thing. And in this, we got a little bit of tutorial with the field spells, but it's really brief.
And that's okay.
And, like, we just moved right past it. And that was nice. So, like, I think we say this every week, but I really feel like we're there. Like, that's it. Like, for the basics until we put in a new summoning thing.
There's nothing else.
That's it.
Summoning methods.
Yeah.
So, like, I just want that part to end. And I thought the duel itself was really entertaining. It was very back and forth between the two of them, getting their life points all the way down. And I like that. I always like this trope where it's almost like the two characters are having a telepathic conversation because they know each other so well. So even though they're not actually hearing each other's thoughts, they know exactly what's happening.
Right.
And so when Yuumu was thinking about all those times, like, and that looked like somebody's mom was there in that salon. they were sitting in the chair, and then the two kids were reading the magazine in Manya and Yuumu on the chair. They're reading the old.
Oh, right.
There was someone in that chair that looked like an adult. Could that be Yuumu's mom or someone? Who knows?
Yeah.
But they're sitting there, and Yuumu was thinking about those moments, and then she didn't say that out loud, and then Manya responded to that almost as if they were having the telepathic conversation of like, yeah, but those were like always 2 days old all the time by the time we got them. And so I like that you established the connection, the friendship. They did it very quickly. Like 3 shots were like, they clearly had sleepovers, they played on the playground, like they had an extensive time of like growing up together before Manya left. And so I really like the friendship there, and I like at the end you have her acting the entire time, because if that was who she was, it would have been hard to root for that character going forward.
I agree.
And so it was nice to have like another, powerful, kind of female character in the show that's like not an ass and like is just like very cool. Seemed like a decently formidable duelist. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's crazy to say that Manya seemed like she knew more about what was going on than poor Yuhi.
Yeah.
Poor Yuhi. Yeah, and having the little references to there of having like basically a baby Diane keto and stuff like that. Yeah. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
so I liked it.
That was interesting.
Yeah, it was very interesting. And we're going to talk about if there's any connection here to Mimi, if it's an AU, what we're thinking. But I want general opinions right now. Dredge, your thoughts on episode 8?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Again, we all got the duel right. I'm pretty sure we all had Yuumu, so it's always a plus. But overall, I thought it was good. I did think it lacked moving the plot forward, but I think that's because we got a little more tutorial again with the field spells as Pete spoke on. But overall, good episode. One thing I liked is when Manya's calling boonies. I was laughing at that one. I was like, oh god,
that's gonna lose to some girl from the boonies.
Yeah, that was funny. I like that.
Such a
cool.
Jersey term, isn't it?
That shows how out there much of the town is. Like we've seen that overhead shot where it's clearly not that big of a town.
Yeah,
they have one popular show on TV. Yeah, they get their mail late. Like, how far out are we?
Well, and I wonder if the big city she's referring to is Goha City. That's the other thing that's interesting.
Yeah, and that's my thing too. Also, the thing about this episode, that you see Kirishima, another exact.
We'll get into that. We know his name is London Kirishima.
Yes.
We know he has the same voice actor as Roa.
Yeah.
So we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, just seeing that. I like the ending too. The preview for next week. Kind of where Nean to start. We know there's an alien. We didn't know who it was. But just kind of, that was like my positive where I just said there wasn't plot development. That at the end helped me at the end. Be like, all right, we're moving towards this next duel. Obviously, it's going to be one of the aliens, which we assume is the dog, I would think. So that'll be interesting. And I'm also excited to see if that dog has a power up and becomes massive. Because because we've seen. What about the Ccapacappuuu? He like was a human head, alien body.
I don't know what that is.
What about the chair?
That dog,
the chair. What if the dog? He like rips off his.
They said massage chair again in that commercial.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah. What a deal!
88% off.
If you buy one.
Yeah,
I know that's like a QVC meme, right? That's what they were doing.
Another thing I like is all those in the beginning of the episode are always Udius not understanding that this is a trap. They're trying to get him by this. But that part of him is great because then you see him when he's a warrior dueling. It's like it's totally opposite. Like how does that go to that?
I appreciate also Yuumu didn't take advantage of him and was like, we don't need that.
Yuumu was like,
we don't need to buy that. Like,
and Yuumu, I'm happy is very patient with him. Whereas
he's a foreigner.
I know.
He has no idea.
I know, but Yuumu is patient with him. Whereas Yuhi is like ran out of the room and
Yuhi is a little lost himself.
Yeah,
let's be honest. Yuumu is the brains behind everything.
By the way, if Yuumu left the two of them alone for like a week,
the whole place would be bankrupt in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I would not trust either of them to run that place. I just wouldn't. Yeah.
They're burning it.
I mean, look what happened when Yuumu wasn't really involved when Udius and Chupatara went off and Yuhi. I mean, those 8.8 million countrymen almost got incinerated.
Yeah,
and so did Udius.
Right. That's what happens when you go off on your own. Come on.
Yes, Yumu's the brains, but overall good episode. My stock in Yuumu went up. My stock in Udius. Manya's great. My stock in Yuhi dropped a little. I'm still waiting for him to do a little more for me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Episode 8, what do you think?
So, probably similarly to you, I was actually very negative on the episode until I realized Manya was acting.
Right.
Because I was like, they're really gonna do her like that and just make her this big, like, stuck-up city
and we've dealt with
child
people
actress.
like that. New Jersey has a lot of people like her, a lot of wannabe actresses that don't do anything. Yeah.
Well, not even that. I just think more of this stuck-up, like, I'm better than everybody else kind of attitude that she had.
She had the classic big glasses for that big
Yeah,
sunglasses.
yeah. Like, it just, to me, I was like, wow, they're really going all out there. And then she's like, you knew I was acting the whole time. And it was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that twist.
I was like, so then, like, they're still acting like good friends, which then, in turn, kind of makes it, like, almost funny. Like, you were acting like you guys hated each other, but in reality, you were just having, basically, friendly childhood reunion.
Exactly.
But, yeah, no, the overall episode, after that, you know, looking back at it, I was like, okay, I actually kind of like the episode now that it's, you know, it's different, and it's, like, not just her being a jerk, I guess, as we would say. You can't with that. But no, I like the episode overall. I mean, I don't think it did a ton in terms of like advancing plot or anything like that, but I think it brought in Manya, who then maybe she stays around, she sticks back around at home and realizes that she actually misses being in the boonies for whatever reason, and comes back, and if she's like an integral part of the show, then they did a good job of introducing her.
And it gives Yuumu another good connection here, another good branch.
They knew each other really well in terms of their deck.
Yeah.
Because, like, like Yuhi is, like, sitting there and she's just like, why would she get rid of her field spell, blah, blah, blah. But she knew what cards Yuumu was going to bring onto the field.
Right.
So now she didn't really need the water boost anymore. Now she knew she could attack. So you could see that they've definitely dueled in the past.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I think it was just good to kind of world build. I know that was an early criticism that some people had, so it's good that we're world building here. Next week is our first non-Yuhi Udius Yuumu duel, so that'll be interesting.
Yes.
A dog, but an alien who could be working.
Talk.
Right, and
become jacked.
What was an alien doing kind of on the streets where, you know...
That was just sad anyway. Even if it's an alien dog. That made me feel so horrible.
Well, it did, and there's a lot of, you know, unfortunately, stories like that, right? Abandoned animals, and so
actually,
that's why...
I heard of one recently. I was listening to the radio, and I think it was Gavin DeGraw, a famous singer. Yeah. And he got his dog. It was just a random stray on the street. He just came up to him in the gas station, and he adopted the dog.
If you have the means to do it, you should absolutely do it. Yeah, that's great.
My first dog my family ever got, I was like 3 or 4. We went to ShopRite. It was me and my dad and my sister, and they were sitting outside ShopRite with a cardboard box.
Oh, I remember that
with puppies in it. We got Missy for like $12.
Yeah. It's the way to do it, man.
Now you pay $5,000.
Yeah. Well, yeah, literally. Now
if you want like a purebred, yeah.
A lot of them are like that now.
I know. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see, you know, was Manya picked out maybe by this alien dog? Maybe, you know, we all think that Manya saved this dog, and the dog maybe saved Manya a little bit, but was there a little bit manipulation there for some sort of reason?
Who rescued who?
Right. Well, that's what they would say.
Exactly.
So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting to keep an eye on, and I'm very excited.
And the career took
to
off
learn more about that
as soon as the dog came into the picture.
Right. Did the dog hypnotize producers,
or just have some kind of influence in some way?
Right.
Something to think about. I mean, come on, older co-stars were bullying a child. That's what she said. Like
that's what she said.
Like
but the aspect that I actually liked is that's probably a little bit of a shot at that culture and at Hollywood.
That sounds like Hollywood.
I mean, it sounds like Hollywood. You hear stories of these veteran actors and actresses all the time being horrible to newer talent because they're worried about getting replaced.
A child.
Yeah. But there's a lot of child actresses that are actors that have had horrible experiences.
And I like the connection too that she has with her one of her main cards, because she was the main actress on her start off show.
Okay.
So it came in.
This is, by the way, really, really weird.
Dive in.
This is really, really.
Wait, are you about to go on like?
Fucking
are you about to say a
weird.
lot here?
Whoa,
I have to F-bomb.
Are you about to say a lot here? Because I want to stop for something really quick before you go.
Let me go and then we'll go into it. Is it a big donation?
Yeah. Well, it's
okay. Read it.
Well, Medina came in with another €20.
Medina, come on, Medina. Thank you so much.
So I just wanted to point it out.
Yeah, thank you, Medina.
She said, "I'm a little like Manya because I want to be an actor like many. I hope my dream will come true."
Medina,
hope it does too.
We hope it does too. You have the 4 of us and Nick T and the 80, 90 people that are watching right now all supporting you. Never forget that, Medina. You can always come here and give us updates. Please do.
Absolutely.
You'll make it big. You will. Just keep at
We're
it.
in that little ship. It's like the 8.8 million countrymen. We're with you at every.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
always.
Medina.
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 I like that.
Medina.
Okay.
That was pretty good. Medina, thank you so much for the massive donations. Thank you, Medina. They help out the channel incredibly well. Okay.
Do your thing.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. I want to
Yeah.
see the F-bomb.
So this is why I had to F-bomb this, because and I want to pull up
Pull it.
this video.
Pull a clip.
Yeah, get on there.
Roll
Fish
tape.
it out
You didn't
yourself.
see this guy's pulls last night? Getting the 2 highest friggin' cards in the set?
Yeah, I got
The guy
about.
doesn't even play the game.
Yeah.
Pulling this stuff.
Like actual TCG or the game TCG?
The game TCG.
Oh, okay.
I got
Like,
it.
I did like
Pulled
an
a
actual
90
box.
and a
Like the actual
$30
box,
card.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please tell me
Oh no.
I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
what the date of this video was?
March 15th, 2021.
And can you tell me what the title of the video is? 14 months ago.
Diane Keto needs her own spin-off anime.
When the Diane Keto Prison Master card got printed, I made a video 14 months ago, and in that video I talk about how they need to make a Diane Keto anime or TV show because her lore is so fascinating at this point.
And they did.
And in Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, Diane Keto has her own
Hey,
TV
someone
show.
is watching.
That's weird.
Working for Konami has its perks.
I'm sorry, but that is weird, dude.
How weird?
It's weird.
How weird?
a much younger, that were, that's it. That's the story of Diane Keto. However,
I mean, the whole video, I'm not going to play it, but the whole
Sure.
video is about how Diane Keto needs to have a spin-off show.
Hey,
and she has one in the Go Rush world.
It's almost like
Did you suggest that at the
listen to
last
you.
board meeting when you were there?
No, we're not. Don't listen to them. I'm sorry, but that's weird. I don't actually believe. I think it's a weird coincidence, but it's
How
weird.
weird?
We've had
And
a
when I
lot of
saw that when I
those.
was live reacting, there were some of you that were probably with me Monday night. I had to pause it. And I was like, hold on. She has a TV show in this universe? That's weird, man. Come
Interesting.
on.
It's interesting.
Right?
Interesting.
I don't know what you're implying.
I'm just saying. I mean, we are the #1
I know.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush podcast in the world.
The world.
Do you honestly believe that someone from Studio Bridge
it on and rip the knob off.
do you honestly believe that someone from Studio Bridge, even just, is it that preposterous?
I don't think so.
Even just
I really don't.
one person has seen this podcast.
I think it's solely possible.
I can guarantee you want to seen it
I mean, think about it. You type in Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush on YouTube.
because they want to see
we
how
pop up.
they do
It's
want to
us.
see where this show's going, right? They want
I
to
think
see
it's
what's
not crazy.
happening.
It's not crazy.
It's not crazy.
You type your videos are coming up. Nothing else is coming up. You type Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush.
It's not
Literally.
probable, but it's not impossible.
They've seen your show.
Hey,
It's our show.
I'm
I mean,
holding.
you guys are
I'm
nice
holding.
just as much,
I'm holding.
Oh, I'm holding.
Hold.
I'm holding.
Hold, please.
please.
It's just weird. Now, the language barrier is what makes me think probably not, because I know a lot of people in Japan can't speak English.
They can
But
listen.
I think like 30% of people in Japan understand English.
Wait,
There's got to be somebody.
I just thought of a crazy idea. What if someone is translating our shows to Japanese for them?
Okay, that's...
Oh my God!
No.
Imagine, no.
Wait.
Hey, Entime translates the show for us.
Yeah, but
What do you mean?
We say some stupid theory.
Oh,
someone,
God.
write that down. Write that down.
I'm sorry, but it's getting to a point now where
Can't you
the-
put
They're
after,
trolling.
after the whole Nick Yagi thing, especially if Old Man Yagi ends up dueling and he wins, and I have to get the
He will.
full size at this point, and I'm saying this right now because I have the bet with X-Slave for the rest of the show and the Jersey Devil showing up. If both of those things happen, I'm sorry. Someone is watching and they are
They got
taking
you.
what we're
The
saying.
bet
and
is still
applying
real
it to the
though at
show.
that point.
The bet is still real,
Yeah.
but if Old Man Yagi wins, it's only because that bet exists.
Do it. Oh.
That's the only reason. So I don't know.
Make 'em win.
It's getting weird. That was weird. That's I'm not
that is
saying
pretty weird.
that they it
Well,
was just weird.
But on YouTube, can't you do subtitles in a different language?
Yes, you can. I think they're
They don't
auto-generated by
translate great,
Google. They're
yeah.
not greatly translated.
It's enough.
If they want to just see what we're saying about the show, they can probably get the kind of the base of like when we say, "Oh, I
Yeah.
like this and
Yeah.
that,"
Yeah.
and then your Diane Keto video, they could be like, "Oh, Diane
That
Keto,"
video
and you
didn't
say,
even-
if you translate the title and it says Diane Keto needs a spin-off anime, like that'd be a great like Easter egg to throw in the
Right,
show.
because they didn't focus on it that much. It was just like,
Yeah, it
hey,
was
it's
just a
here.
mini thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all you need, remember, I think you're gonna say like that video didn't even do well. You just need one person to see.
I know, it only got, I think it has like 3.4 thousand views.
Yeah.
So
All you need is one of those views to be something like,
I know. I'm going to
that's
have to go to the deep analytics on that video and see
figure
if
it
there
out.
was a viewer from Japan. If there was
One.
if there's one, it's someone from Studio Gala. Studio Bridge.
Studio Gal would be a trip.
Studio Gala, they're hate watching.
Fucking God. He ended our run with Yugioh.
God. But yeah, another aspect of this episode I want to talk about, I think we all really liked Manya, is obviously the Itachi connection here, right? I mean, we're only 8 episodes in. I know it comes up. I know it's getting exhausting, guys. So I do apologize. It's starting to be very mid, the conversations. Well, they are. It's a mid conversation. But here's my thing, right? Mimi was old in 7s. Now her variant is young.
Yep.
Nick Yagi, Galliant, all these characters were young in 7s, and now they're old.
Old as hell.
And if you want to say, Dylan, it's the joke with Mimi and Manya, being old and young, how about Kirishima? He's young too. And he was the same age as Galliant and Sushiko and all these characters.
Like
and London Kirishima. How about the Gakuto variant, Manabu? He's also young. So, like, really, what is happening here? It's got to be, right? What do you think?
At this point, unless they blow our minds, which I guess they could at some point, and say something of what happened.
It would have to be like 400 years in the future.
Yuya and all that stuff, Yuga and all that stuff of like it affected with when they went up with Otis and it like split the two worlds or something like that. I don't think they're gonna do any of that. So I think it's just an AU. I think they're gonna keep just throwing references at us constantly. Just be like, hey, you remember that? Did you watch 7s? You remember that?
You don't think they'll ever explain it?
I don't really think they will.
Oh,
I think it's just going to be just like a nudge, wink, wink. Hey, that's it. And this is a whole different show.
Would that feel lazy to you? Using the same voice actors, the same designs?
Since the beginning, I wouldn't love it's an AU, and it feels very much like an AU, and I'm going to still like this show and judge it based on the show. But I think it is a little cheap using the same names and family lines and character looks, especially for people like Galliant and Yagi and all that. I think it is a little cheap.
To me, it's only cheap if they never explain why.
I don't think they're gonna, man.
What if it's a multiverse, bro?
I'm fine with that. There's an explanation.
Fantastic. I just think
there's your explanation.
I just don't know if they're going to go down that.
It was the universe created from Yuga's hyperspace.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that.
I think it could, but I just don't think they will.
He made it, or he traveled here, right? When he went into space and they like exploded or whatever, they went into this new universe.
Yeah,
and that's how he ran into Yugioh.
Yeah,
Yugioh is looking for anybody that has like Odo Yuga, like any relation whatsoever,
right?
And that's how we find it.
I still would love,
simple as that.
And also I would love this. The final villain of this show is Yuga. Yuga's the one that started the war, and he's just out of his mind at this point.
I mean, it'd be cool. I just don't.
No,
I just don't think any of this is going to connect. As much
that.
as I wanted to, I just don't think they're going to do it.
Yeah,
I think everything's a nudge.
No, it's hard to say.
You know?
But it can't be. A nudge is one thing. This is in your face. See, every freaking character except the alien. Now we even have the dog alien. This is the same dog in 7s.
I agree. I 100% agree. But like also at the same time, I don't want you to get like over like excited about it. Like, well, it has to be something. I don't think so, dude. I think it's just gonna be the same studio going, hey, we did some great work. Here's some great references to people who have now watched both shows.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. No, you could be right, and that's what I'm terrified of that.
He doesn't want you to be right, Pete.
Dredge, your thoughts?
I don't want to be right either.
Your thoughts on all this London Kirishima, and actually before I get your thoughts, I do want to pull the chat of their feelings on an AU right now. But before I do that, I do want to take a look at how people felt about this. Caliber, the poll results should show up in the chat if you can read them out loud.
All right, so for the poll results, we had 86% in either the very good or good category, 45% in very good, 41% in good. Only 11% in decent, 1%, so probably one vote in bad.
One vote for bad. That's pretty typical.
Yeah, so, I mean, according to chat, it was a good to very good episode. So, I feel like we're kind of on the same boat, that 6 to 10 rating. Top half, better
I thought it was good. I gave it the 6 to 8.
Better than the average. So I would say.
That's a fun.
Very interested to see where you guys feel on the whole AU debate. I think it's an AU, but unlike Pete, I think they will explain it. But I'm not that confident, but I'm more confident.
I
that they
also
would
think you
explain
need that for the content of your channel.
But I also, but I also
Okay.
think that you have to keep in mind. And I think this actually plays in favor of them explaining it. Same exact team working on this show.
True.
If it was a different team,
Same
I'd be a
voice
lot
actors,
more nervous.
a lot of familiarity.
Even to the voice actors.
I hope
yeah.
I'm wrong. I want to be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't want there to be no connection. I just think
Ugh.
that's a lot of explaining to do for a show that, you know, it's for like 12-year-olds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they're going to go down that wormhole.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Dredge, what do you think? AU or
Can
no?
I jump in real quick?
Yeah, you can jump in.
eHero Matt donated $20.32.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you,
And
man. You
Matt
rock,
said,
dude.
"Can't wait to tune in to 4Kids dub of Diane Keto. Keep up the good job on these guys."
Thank you, Matt. You rock, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, the 4Kids dub.
I would watch that show.
I would probably
The
watch
dub is coming out for
mid
summer
2023.
No, June 6th. That confirmed.
Really?
Disney XD and Hulu.
7th is Hulu, right?
7th is Hulu. Yeah.
What happened to Reigns' dub? Did it ever appear
I think
in
it's
America?
on Pluto TV.
Oh.
It is
Did
Pluto
we
TV.
ever get all episodes? Because I know they stopped
I
at
don't
some
think
point.
so.
Okay.
There's a chance we're gonna get all 7's episodes before Reigns finishes. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. You were always. What was that line that I said at the very end of the show? You were a good guy for a meat bag. That is.
Yeah.
As he's
Yeah. Never forget. Never forget.
My thumbnail for that discussion video is just Playmaker crying with the text on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Meat bag? Question mark.
Just like, come on.
Treasure. What are you thinking? AU, man. And Matt, thank you, dude. Love you, man.
No,
You think it's a sequel?
I do.
So how far in the future you think it is? 100 years? 100 years in the future, it all makes sense.
That's-
You can have old, you can have young.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Is multiverse and AU the same thing?
Multiverse would imply, yeah. I mean, the
Alternative
way you
universe,
connect
yeah.
an AU is through a multiverse.
Okay.
I still am just stuck on the sequel, and until they prove me otherwise, and I think it'll go on for a lot of us. Until they go one way,
You
there's
can
always gonna
believe
be that
what
debate.
you want, basically.
Yeah, you
until
can
it's
take,
proven the other way.
so I'm gonna go sequel. I don't know what I would want more. I think I'd want a sequel more.
I want to be wrong so bad.
But I don't know, I'm gonna go sequel, and it's just because the name. And yeah, but it'd be different if like they took an episode off. Every single episode, there's been something where it's like, oh, that was that character in 7's. That every single one, if you look back, so
Yeah.
kind of
Even
like
if it's the tiniest thing. Though,
yeah,
like
it's like same. You made a good point. Same studio, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're
Same
doing.
writer, same director.
So I'm just hoping that there's some kind of timeline, and it's maybe 100 years, maybe it's 200 years, maybe it could work with like about 72. That'd work. It'd be close.
One of my greatest disappointments with the Studio Gallup Yu-Gi-Ohs is no continuity, but no stated definitive continuity between all the shows. To the point where in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, we see these old characters show up in their different versions of the old characters. It would have been so much cooler if they were just the versions that we grew up with in 5Ds and Zexal and GX, but we didn't even get that. I just hope that the Studio Bridge era, for as long as the Studio Bridge Yu-Gi-Oh! Goes, does not make the same mistake when it comes to
Because only the
continuity and
first two
timeline.
were connected, right?
GX, well,
confirmed.
5Ds as well.
Is it
5Ds as
confirmed?
well. It is confirmed because of the anniversary book, yeah.
What's confirmed?
5Ds, Duel Monsters to 5Ds are all connected. That's confirmed. That's
The end of
canon.
5Ds, okay.
That's not
Then you have the
debatable.
statues in Zale.
Statues in Zale
But it's that's
imply...
loose.
Very loose. Imply Duel Monsters in GX, but there's no mention of 5Ds statues. There's no mention of synchros. And, yeah. Timeline Theory's coming mid to late June, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I'm very, very excited to unveil that huge project.
It ain't coming.
While you're talking about the timeline video that's never coming out, Syn Cloud did donate $20 Canadian.
Syn Cloud, thank you so much,
And
Syn.
they said, finish Yugi vs. Raphael Part 2.
Oh shit!
Let's
I
go.
actually saw that.
Epic.
So you can react to that.
I can,
Especially
yes,
the
definitely.
part where Yugi plays the seal of... I'm not
Ori
gonna...
Calcos.
Thank you. Ori Calcos.
Yeah.
Gonna work on the final part now. This is random, but what's your general thoughts on Yugi vs. Kaiba Part 2?
Part 2 I really, really liked. Part 2 was super good because obviously you had the Egyptian gods being summoned kind of at full force. Unless I'm thinking of Part 3, but I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of
I think they were summoning Part 2.
because I reacted
Pretty
to
sure.
Part 2 and Part 3. Yeah, Part 2 was super good. I still need to send that to you, which oh man, that was on my to-do list today. read Philip. You and Philip, I had to do. I wanted to get back to. Philip, I got back to, and you, Syn Cloud, I meant to get to today, and I took a nap instead. I just have to send it, and I have to download the video to put it in the reaction. But I think I should be able to download the video, so send it to me if I don't have access to it. But I think I should. So I probably could get that to you tomorrow. I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to make you a promise, and I'll get it to you tomorrow. But I really liked part 2, and I'm really excited for part 4 of that, because obviously the end of it is, it's my favorite duel of all time, and the end when you get Blue Eyes versus the Dark Magicians, and yeah, it's just great. So I'm excited to see what you do with that, and I'm excited to see Yugioh versus Raphael. Obviously that's a great duel for a lot of reasons. You can watch that with me.
Yeah, I'll watch it for sure. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Syn, thank you so much for the donation, man, and I'm excited to share my thoughts on part 2 with you. My reaction, I should say, after the stream.
Wanna check the link? I just love being really subtle on everything.
Angie, thank you so much for the $25 donation. Jesus Christ, you guys. Thank you so much, Angie. I mean, I enjoy referring to the different series of Yu-Gi-Oh! As different generations. Easier to explain that way. Also, Big Dono, that's my share of dinner for meeting up next month. Oh yeah, when are we meeting up with them? Do you guys know?
I know because I won't be here.
Oh, well,
that's when?
Wait, what are we
It's the June 18th weekend.
Oh, okay, June 18th.
Is it for the end of the arc?
No, I think Angie's just going to be in the area.
She's going to be
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't know what date it was. Ivrea mentioned it to me. I think so, yeah. I'll confirm it with Angie.
Wait, hold on. Ivrea is going to be here?
No.
So she knows about it, she won't be here.
Yeah, Ivrea
and
yelled
we
at
didn't
me.
know about it, and we're here.
No, well, Angie, I think, messaged me in all fairness, and I didn't check my Discord messages. And then Ivrea yelled at me to check them.
That sounds like you.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah. So.
But she
okay,
mentioned it to
well,
me, and I know
yeah,
I'm
let us
here.
know that, because I had not a clue in the world.
Me either. Why that date? I'm not gonna lie, that date scares me. I don't know why.
Well, if
It's
you message
Father's
Jill,
Day
that's
Sunday.
That's why.
If that's
that's why.
That's not it.
That's why.
Wait, when does Thor come out?
July.
Oh man, it's not that date. What the hell is June 18th? I'm gonna be thinking about this all night. Damn it. If I yell something random, just let it happen. I figured it out.
They'll play your new sound alert.
But why? Is Ivrea in here?
Yeah, oh, there's Ivrea.
Ivrea!
Oh, sexy girlfriend!
All right, beautiful. And again, thank
I
you
really
guys.
hope she has the volume.
Thank
up
you
for
guys
that.
so much for being here. I do have to say it. And remember, if you are thinking about changing the channel,
Don't you do it!
we have a lot of great things coming up, including our thoughts on episodes 9 and 10. Calibro, is this an AU, my friend?
I'm gonna stick with my idea that it's an AU and that it was multiversal travel is how Yuga met Udius, and that's how he found out about Rush Duels.
All right, I love it. Okay, I think we'll do some donations and super chats if you're cool with that,
For
guys.
sure.
Oh my god, read her comment.
She said, "Shut up, LMAO, I'm in tears," with 10 laughing
Yeah,
faces.
he put that in just for the brownie
What can I
points.
say? Let me see here. Dark Emperor J, thank you for the $2 donation. One, did you get my combo videos for your Master Duel Dino deck? If you sent it in Discord, no, I did not, because I have not checked my Discord messages in weeks.
Oh my.
Do you need to give me no. If you send them to me, it should be good. I'll check my Discord, man.
Christ.
Dredger, did you see the Discord tee-hee?
What'd they do in your Discord?
I think in your Discord.
In my Discord? Wait, who?
Dark Emperor J. Yeah,
It's in my Discord.
I think.
I've been on
I don't
Discord.
know.
All right, what happened? Just tell me. Why are we making this a process? Was it in my Discord?
Maybe
I mean,
you
I
should
am, but
check
wait.
the Discord.
All right, hold up. Time out. I'll react.
You
on
don't
live.
need.
No, I'm gonna
check
live
it.
react.
don't
No.
need
You
to
want to
check
do
it.
this? Let's do this. I'll live
Dark
react.
Emperor J, thank you.
He said
Limestone,
Dylan's Discord.
thank you for the
Oh,
two.
Dill's Discord? Oh.
Thank you for the
definitely.
$2
there's something.
donation.
General Gab. All right.
Where is Dylan gonna store all his merch, or is he just gonna display it all? Yeah, I got plenty.
Display it all.
How
Yeah,
do I know-
100%.
Wait, how do I know where I am in this?
Me and Dill are gonna build display shelves for him to put all of his stuff all over.
Yeah, I'll
the
just
wall.
go to IKEA. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, IKEA. Yeah.
Medina,
Where am I looking?
thanks again for the 50-pound super chat.
Mm-hmm.
Sora, thank you for the $4 super chats. Appreciate it, my man. Love the episode. Give Manya the Oscar. Emmy, Tony, whatever Japanese awards there are, because I was buying the act hook, line, and sinker. Hope she gets a win this series, unlike her predecessor. No shade to Mimi. Hashtag Itachi supremacy. I am very happy, by the way, that Sora likes Manya as much as he liked Mimi.
Yes.
He's a big fan of Mimi. Hope we talk soon. We will, man, before the end of the month. I make good on that. Annoyed to see that the episode 10 summary has the worst character returning. Oh, Chupataro, okay. Hopefully they'll get rid of him for good in that episode. Yeah, if we can do something where like Chupataro and Nick Yagi fall somehow, that'd be great. Also, self-promo alert. My Season 1 GX rewrite is out now if anyone is interested. By the way, if you want to see GX Season 1 written pretty well, I haven't even watched the video yet. I guarantee it's probably better.
It can't be any worse. Let me tell you.
Oh, Dill.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What? Sora, thank you, my man. What?
Let's watch this. How do I watch this?
No, you click on the
Click this thing?
blue,
Oh,
blue
thanks.
link, and then you have to
Let's
click
listen.
it.
Hold on. What is
Unmute it.
that? Is that from Twitch?
Nebraska. Not Nevada, Nebraska.
Oh. The end of this clip.
I don't say anything about him.
Not Nevada, Nebraska. That was Dredger. Hey, Dredger, you know I can take you in a fight. You know
Oh,
I can take you in a
no.
fight. You give me wrong information one more time, I'm going to come over there.
He says after this too, he goes, man, thank God Treasure's not watching the stream. Man, they set you up. They set you up.
Dude, they got me.
Wow, they set you up
Are
like
you-
that.
they
After
Vin Dieseled
everything
me.
you've done.
They Vin Dieseled me. I can't believe this.
So he's talking about
That was
something
again, that was
completely
Dredger.
different.
Hey, Dredger.
He was calling you
know
his
I can take you in
producer.
a fight.
Yeah.
You know I...
Wow, they set you up. Damn, that's
You were my
cold.
producer. You gave me wrong information. I was in character. I can't believe that. My own chat Vin Dieseled me. Is that
First
the
of all,
word?
that doesn't fit at all.
Oh, is it Din Diesel?
Definitely not that. Definitely not
Wow. All right, Dill. So after stream, we can do this.
No, I'm not in character.
We're gonna do a pay-per-view boxing match.
Yeah,
Dylan
would you
and
guys pay to watch me?
But
box or
Dylan's
stuff?
only gonna talk
Oh,
in
sure.
his announcer voice during the fight.
Can you imagine if me and Dredger like did charity boxing?
I'll do one hand time by my back.
That would actually be more fair. I think
that'd be a lot more
The
fair.
promos
Still get it,
the
yeah.
promos would be fun and enjoyable.
Oh,
the
that's it.
actual
The promos would
fight
be great.
would take like 10 seconds.
I'd just knock
I'd be
you
like
out.
I'd be like the huge asshole and he'd beat me.
I
in,
would
like,
just knock you out
he'd
and then
beat me
call
in
it
like
a
10
day.
seconds.
Yeah. Even my left hook, you just.
It'd be a good time.
As soon as one punch lands, I'm down. I can't fight.
He's not gonna get up. He's gonna lay. Even if it doesn't hurt him, he's gonna lay there and just play.
Yeah, that's right. Those icy
The
fields,
icy
of,
fields
Nevada.
of Nevada.
I forgot about
I got
the icy
handed the
fields.
wrong info. I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, from me apparently.
Yeah, well, you're my producer. Nick T is my cameraman. I fired Nick T a while ago.
Understandable.
Crappy camera
Yeah,
work.
Caliber and I are always coming out of retirement, apparently.
Well, his career's done. The Flail IPS, thank you for the $2
Little
donation.
does he know.
Hey guys, I loved the episode as it showed off old classic cards like Spirit of the Harp,
Yep.
Canon the Swordsman, Newbie and the Wicked. Those old cards brought tears to my eyes, no exaggerations. That's actually really funny. But also, I'm biased to water decks. Also, loved the end. Yeah, we also got baby Diane Keto. I'm a huge fan of her deck. I like how Mimi's deck was very similar, right, with Mystical Elf. I think she used a version of Kanan. So to see the baby versions of those monsters was
cool.
really,
Now,
really cool. It didn't bring a tear to my eye, but I liked it
I
a
want
lot.
to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Am I out of my mind? Yes. But in the context of this episode,
Yeah.
was it just a nice editing thing to have kind of that when you had Manya, that one shot where it was kind of like her as like the actress and her now, I think it was. Did it give you a little change of heart vibe?
Yeah.
Right? Or is that just me?
No, it gave me change of heart
Okay.
vibe.
Okay. And then all the
100%.
stuff going on with it recently, like it kind of felt
Yeah.
like it was relevant.
Change of
and
heart
they might
obviously
like
got banned.
throw it
It's
out
a little
there.
mild.
I don't know.
Wasn't there a change of heart monster in Rush Duels?
Rush Duels?
These people will tell you if there was. I got those vibes when I was watching it. I was like, oh, it was like a change of heart.
Yeah, it
reference.
looked like it.
Is that a JoJo reference?
Is that a JoJo reference? We did that episode title, right? We can't do that.
Is that an
again.
AOT reference?
Yeah. Coconut Changel of Heart. Why do I feel like this was animated? An angel-like store attendant that's actually a demon. Her heart is jiggling like jelly, wondering whether to bring the order or not.
Jesus.
That's a change of heart monster for Rush Duels. Why do I feel like that monster was animated? When was it animated? Because it's not listed as so it was animated because
Well, it says appearances. You just didn't click on it.
it must have been played by Mimi, right? No, the appearances is red, meaning it wouldn't.
Colin said it was in the Mimi Roman duel.
Okay. Yeah. So the fact that Mimi used a change of heart monster and then this Itachi has that, Yeah, no, I think you
Felt
could
a little bit like
definitely
that.
call
So
that.
something really funny, real quick. Sorry to interrupt, but there's a show called Toradora. Toradora. I'm butchering that. I apologize.
Is it
And
Dora de Horo?
No, it's Toradora. Toradora.
Dura-Ra?
Not Dororo or any of those.
Not
It's
Dora de
Toradora.
Horo.
No, I don't think so.
How
But
was
there
the
is
show?
a
Is it D or
street.
T?
Toradora.
Okay.
Toradora.
Yeah, Toradora. You good?
Dora Hedoro?
Go on, Dredge.
We can box.
Go on, Dredge.
We can box
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you'd like.
This fight's gonna be great.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Give me 10
So
seconds.
there's a straight Yu-Gi-Oh reference in it. So
Really?
last night I was on this.
I'll make a short.
You should actually it's actually really funny. So you should watch it because I was game last night and Nicole came over and showed it to me, and it's this funny thing where this girl just goes off and goes through all the stages of Yu-Gi-Oh duel. And then goes Tan Endo, and then goes to the guy, and the guy's like, "What just happened?" Like he has no clue it's a Yu-Gi-Oh. It's you should. I'll clip it and send it to you.
to me. Yeah,
I will.
I'll
but
do
it
a
was
YouTube
so
short on
funny.
it.
You don't have. It's just
No,
really
I'm good.
funny.
And I'm going to say at the very end, shout out to Dredger. And
Well, you did the
video
one
will
about
get-
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
You did that.
I did that
already.
as a video. I should do that as a short as well.
You should also do this as a
Dude,
TikTok.
no,
Yeah,
you can't do that, dude, because you're repurposing.
I can't
old
repurpose
content.
old. Oh, it's cheating.
Yeah, it's cheating.
It's cheating.
But I want. It was. You guys got.
It makes-
Everyone should check it out. It was really fun.
Yeah, no, I will.
sure.
Please send it.
I'll send it,
I don't even know what
We
the
got a
show
group
is.
chat, bro.
Yeah,
Send
put
it.
it. But you know what group chat is called.
We got a group chat.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
Flail IPS, appreciate you. $2 donation. Thank you, Flail IPS. Hold on a minute. Dredger has a point. It's
Dredger has a
possible
point.
as someone from Studio Bridge might actually be watching. Not saying that
that
I
is.
am or anything. JK, I know very little Japanese. Also, sad my birthday twin ain't here today. Also, where's the next episodes? Where's the next episodes?
What?
I'm not sure.
AOT next year.
Where's the next episode?
JJK fall.
Maybe it's a joke.
My
going
Hero?
over my head.
Fall.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's probably a joke. Going
It's been a
over my
long
head.
day.
So what did I
Flail
miss?
IPS,
though?
I suck.
Oh man, Dredger has a point. It's possible. Yeah, no, some people definitely watching.
Um,
All they gotta do is click translate and just as a little tip. That's why it's not a big role.
You
but
get
it
the
just-
concept.
Yeah, of course.
And Lorena, thank you for the $2 donation. I wouldn't mind if Go Rush is an alternate universe, but I lean more towards wanting it to be a sequel. I think I just want to see Yuga as a villain. If this is a sequel, that doesn't mean Yuga will be a villain in Go Rush. I just like the idea. I love that theory,
Nicole's
by the way. It's one of my favorite. What do you say?
No, Philip Rose had a comment. We were talking about he's watched that show.
Toradora.
Oh, I thought. Oh, you said Philip. I thought you said Nicole. I heard Nicole for some reason.
He did. He said Nicole was
I
watching.
did say
it.
Nicole.
Nicole was
That's the one. That's how
watching.
Nicole.
Nicole's
knows.
Nicole's not watching this right now.
Nicole
You
is
wouldn't waste your time doing that.
test theory.
Okay, that makes sense.
Nicole, if you're watching this right now,
This is for you from Dredger, your awesome boyfriend.
Oh, sexy girlfriend.
She's not
No
watching.
shot.
She's not watching.
because if she's watching, if she's watching right now, I will buy her anything she wants. If she's
Wow.
watching right now,
I'm gonna
anything.
I'm gonna text her right now. Yo, go watch.
He just
I
hey,
just need
Hey, he
Nicole's
wanted an
number first.
excuse just to
Nicole,
text her.
Nicole,
I'm calling him out.
I need Nicole's
Nicole,
number first.
please comment. Please comment, Nicole.
she's not watching.
7-bedroom home.
She's not
Someone
watching.
changed
Will
their
live in
name.
Delaware.
That's what's on
Someone
the
changed their
She
YouTube
can
name to
buy.
Nicole.
He'll
Dredger's
buy her
girlfriend.
anything.
Yeah, I did say that. She's not watching.
Can we live in the home?
I know she's not watching.
Um,
yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, there you go.
What about if
Nick T's
what
down
about
for
if,
one weekend,
what
I
about
think.
if Fifi's watching?
Well, Nick T is. Nah, Fifi.
Oh, I'd be exact. Season 1, episode 14, 9 minutes 50 seconds in.
That's what Nicole said.
That's exact for this.
Tell Nicole said thanks and ask her how she wants me to shout her out in my YouTube short.
Nope.
No, ask her. I'll text her then. You gotta ask
You
her.
can text her that,
But
but
if I
not
text
yet.
her, she's not gonna answer me. She doesn't put up with.
No, I won't lie to you.
True.
She doesn't answer me. She doesn't answer anybody. She's just a bad texter. She's like you. Works perfectly. So you can
I
text
sent her that actually never mind.
No. No.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Should I get to some
Do it, click it, click it.
super chat?
Yeah. click the button.
We'll do some super chats. Appreciate you guys being here.
Okay. I'm gonna start with one just a little out of order because Medina did respond with 10 more euros.
Oh, Medina, you
Wow,
uh,
Medina's
and-
going
and
off
she said
tonight.
she said you're all so cute. I think I cry happy tears. Thank you all so much.
Oh,
When you were
Medina.
saying that, we're behind her.
Support.
Medina.
Yeah,
Medina.
we're always going to be here for you.
Medina.
Highs and lows. Medina, we love you. Thank you for being such a great part of my community. I really do appreciate
Just don't
it.
incinerate us when you're up there.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
True. All right, so we're gonna go all the way back to the top.
Okay,
Sean
yeah, just say
Gilbride donated $2, and he said spiritual 1111. Also, insert an 888 joke somewhere.
Yeah, Sean Gilbride, thank you for the $2 super chat. I've been seeing your Instagram posts, man. You're super inspiring, dude. Keep killing it. And
He's been doing better, right?
Yeah, he's been doing better. Yeah, training for the Special Olympics, I believe.
That's awesome.
Yeah, which
that's
is super,
sick.
super
Cool.
cool. So, Sean, listen, man, you rock, dude. Keep killing it. Love seeing your posts on Insta, and thank you for the support, man, and thank you for the super chat. You rock, man.
All right. Philip Rosewood has been a member for 12
Philip
months now.
Rosewood.
At Cypher Red.
How many months?
12.
12 months, man.
So-
You know, gifting memberships has been rolling out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like half of the
It's
creators
everywhere
have
now. You notice on Pokemon Go,
You can gift?
you can
Yeah.
gift tickets
Yeah.
now to special
Like the
events.
Com
You
Day
can buy it
or
for
the
somebody
Go
else.
Fest.
Wow,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
He said, Dill, nice talk earlier about Lost Horizon Chapter 2. Hyped.
Yeah, no, I was very hyped reading it, man. I've been reading it on my lunch breaks the last couple of days, and I'm really excited for Chapter 3. Obviously, you know my thoughts, but good work, Philip. Keep it up, my friend.
Continuing with Medina. Medina has been a member
Jesus
for 4
Christ.
months at Obelisk Blue.
Thank you, Medina. Wow.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all. I'm feeling fine, and I like that episode. And I like that Yugioh thought that a field spell was another planet, and I couldn't come in and watch along. I was sleeping.
That was funny.
No, well, you're up.
He
So we
did.
can watch
He
a little
did
late.
think it was. That
And
was
they're like,
funny.
no, it's
Forgot about
solid
that.
vision, but I can understand like how you feel like that.
I think that was like the only thing he said the whole episode.
It was.
Like,
That was a good joke, though.
yeah, it
That a
was.
joke.
It was.
We got $10 from Jack Knight.
Thank you, Jack.
Jack said, "Hey guys, what's up? Dill, I survived work today, not smelling like skunk. That's good.
Oh,
I
right.
believe was his dog skunk.
Yeah, you got skunked.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
the worst.
On
That's
episode
tomato,
stuff,
right? Tomato soup.
what they
it's
say.
like a tomato bath,
Yeah,
and
that's-
there's like some special shampoos you can buy
yeah,
too.
that's
But he said on episode stuff, I liked Manya's character. Her
Yeah.
deck was cool.
Yeah.
Like Yumu this episode. Also, Dredge. Opinion on candy corn, good or bad?
Answer correctly.
Oh, we had this question. I already got to ask this question at Applebee's.
Answer
Good or
answer
bad?
correctly. Just say
Good,
it.
bad, or mid?
Say it public.
I'll add a third option.
It's probably
It's what?
it's mid.
Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you
Cal, what is it actually? Cal?
Mid!
Come on.
It's actually bad.
It's
It's
horrible.
terrible.
It is horrible.
We're not going to get into the debate. We actually debated on Friday when we were at dinner because
It's horrible. Cal.
By the
I
way,
like it.
speaking of candy corn, I got the green light to get that Jersey Devil statue. Ivrea said if we put it in the backyard, she'll be fine with it.
she said that on stream a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. But I'm excited about it. So now I got to find a sculptor and someone who's willing to do it.
All right, I'm
What
in.
would you think about what you just said? Think about that.
What do
While,
I do with candy corn?
while you think about it, Philip Rosewood donated $5, and he said, I find it funny how Manya has Mimi's VA, but is more successful than Mimi, and her assistant Kirishima has Roa's VA, but the roles are reversed. Interesting.
Well, hang on. In defense of Mimi, and I like Manya more than Mimi, but in defense of Mimi, she did end up becoming the VP, actually the president of Gohawk Corporation.
Twice, right?
She's below the siblings, though.
Is she? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she,
I think it was
I guess.
VP.
she
Yeah, I think you're
became
right.
their mother-in-law, Yoshio in the dust.
Yeah, I mean, he's fending for himself.
Thank God he has a dog.
Let me ask you another question. How many duels did Mimi end up winning?
None.
Oh, okay.
But Manya
So you
has
guys have a lot in common then.
Mimi equals Dylan equals Shingo. They're all the same.
Makes sense.
Anyway.
Makes sense.
You,
Philip, thank you. Yeah, it's interesting because Mimi was obsessed with Roa. Now it seems like this Kirishima is like assisting.
He's
Manya.
almost like the
This-
Renosuke Ron's kind
Yeah.
of character of the show, a little bit.
Yeah, so I wonder if he'll be kind of like
Yeah,
a
that
downgrade
assistant-
a little
that
bit
assistant
in his
role.
importance. But
it
compared
is
to
it
Roa.
is funny too because like him being an assistant and being a Kirishima as
Why don't
opposed
you
to like
reach in there,
Roa would be
fish it
someone
out
that would
for
have an
yourself?
assistant.
right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
that is also kind of a little bit of
I can't
a
even see Roa having an assistant.
No, I can't.
He's
either.
so condescending that
Well,
nobody's
that's-
doing that
Much
job.
That would
throwing
make
on you
sense.
got there.
Yeah.
They're not doing that job.
No, absolutely not.
they might.
No.
Here, I was actually gonna read something, but something else more important came up. Medina donated 20 more euros.
Holy shit,
Oh, wow.
Medina! You
Wow.
gotta
Like,
show
Medina.
Medina.
How many is that? It's
That's near
100, over
100.
100.
Medina said, "No, you
Holy
guys make
shit.
me happier. I love you all so much. I was happy to find your community, Dylan. No, I'm the happiest girl in the world.
Aw.
Medina,
Oh,
we are
Medina.
happy
Very
that you're
nice.
here. We love you as well.
Yeah, that's such
And
a
it's
sweet
probably
message.
like 2-something in the morning right
Yeah,
now.
and that-
when
Yeah,
you're watching.
respect.
You
respect.
have literally donated 100 euros in this stream. That's
Respect.
not counting the channel membership. Medina, holy shit! Thank you. That is insane. Thank you so much. No, we are so happy to have you here. Listen, I'm very blessed to have so many fun, positive people in my community.
Absolutely.
Medina,
What's
you're
it
one of
about?
them, and yeah, I absolutely love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Medina. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you.
We have a member for 30 months.
I think I'll take this one.
Thirty
okay.
I'll take this one.
months.
We have a member for 30
like
months.
popsicles?
Nick Calibro, Slifer Red. Help! I am trapped in this membership
Oh,
message.
yeah.
Calibro,
God.
Thank
Calibro,
you,
30 months.
I
Woo.
know something you don't.
Thank you.
Oh,
We're
how
playing
many
all his
did
hits.
he
We're
do?
playing all his hits.
Jesus.
30 months is a long time.
30 months,
How many?
dude.
What is
Holy
that exact?
shit,
That's
man.
two and
I'm
three.
at like 27,
27,
28.
Oh, no,
Pete,
man.
Pete. Yeah.
I don't like that you specifically
Single duel.
wanted me to see it.
Yep.
Like you couldn't let that.
I don't know what
You
that
know.
is about.
I'm tired of him. He's having way too much fun.
Angie, I have known Dylan for
Oh, God.
what
Too
year?
long.
What year was sixth grade?
About 5 years.
2006?
2006.
We've known each other for
Like
about 5
16 years.
Yeah, way
Roughly.
too
vengeance.
I'm at 14.
way too long.
Reference.
Yeah.
About
yes,
time to peg it
Or
in.
13.
long
Peg it in with old deal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but there were a lot of years we weren't friends.
And
I don't
he's
consider
both-
us friends now.
That was kind of both of ours.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more yours.
I might be inclined to agree with that guy.
I blame Madeline.
Oh,
That
Oh,
hey, we're digging
man.
up some old
old
stuff.
wounds here. We got some old wounds. Holy.
Are you out of your damn mind?
Oh god, hey, it's been one of those
Hey,
nights.
I could take partial blame for that one.
You can take a lot of blame.
Oh my God.
I think we know who to blame for that is Nick T.
Actually, yeah, we can absolutely blame that guy.
everybody!
He's here when he's not.
Yeah.
No, that'd be a fun
shit.
after dark one.
Oh my, we gotta do another After Dark.
Lord.
Anyway, I'll keep going. Just let me know when you want to switch over. 2 pounds from TNX Rail.
Thank you, TNX. Thank you, Thomas.
2-0 in 8 episodes. Best for any female duelist? Question mark.
Has any
In the first
Aki.
8.
First 8 episodes.
Aki.
Aki did pretty good when she started.
Yep, Aki got a lot of wins when
I think
she first
she.
started.
I think she had 2 right off the
I
bat.
think she
didn't
started with 2.
Yeah.
And technically, Taya and Zoo went 3-0. So the most
on my girl,
wins
Anzu.
that any girl character has ever had without losing to start a show is 3 with Anzu.
Wait, hold on. What about Asuka?
Asuka,
How didn't she do great?
yeah, I think she got her first win around episode 70,
Oh, okay. No, okay.
somewhere in that range.
I was wondering.
You know
it
that
slipped my
meme where
mind.
it's that dude just throwing L's at the screen? That's Asuka whenever she stepped up to Duel in the show. L.
God.
Yikes.
I always remember that coffin episode where she just literally just got kidnapped
She's
to
in
be
the-
put in a coffin.
Yeah, that's
This one's actually very topical here for you, Dill.
okay.
X-Slayer donated $5.
Oh God, here we go.
Can we all hear confirming right now that this guy needs help right now
Dylan?
on buying his
Yes.
addiction? Because, oh my God, this is all caps, so I'll say it a little louder. Oh my God, stop buying Funko and giant cards or else, gun emoji, and get beat up.
All right, now that
That's a threat.
yeah, that we got to be careful where we go with that.
It was,
Hang on.
It was
Let
a
me-
water gun emoji.
Let me say this.
so-
You have what? You used to be good at saving your money. Now, you've gotten to the point of obsessed.
These
no,
are
you're wrong.
investments.
The only thing that I really buy are Funkos. That's it.
Dill,
That's all I buy.
it's still come on.
You literally
Did you
just
see
told us you
Squirrel
bought a X.
Show him Squirrel Pool.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, we got one of the
You're gonna
new
hate
ones.
this. You're gonna actually hate it. It hurts.
You
Wait for it.
guys know our friend Deadpool, right? Well, how
a
about
combination of Squirrel
Squirrel
Girl
Pool.
and Deadpool? Really? That's the giant Funko you bought? Really?
You want to know to blame?
I
Maddie.
got a very good deal on it.
Maddie.
That's not what I want to hear. What I want to hear is, hey man, I realized I had a problem and I need to stop.
I want all of these. Look at the back. I want all of
There's
these.
a lot of cool ones.
Backyard Griller Deadpool. Nice to meet you, but spelled meat MEAT.
Do you even know the character of Squirrel Girl?
Honestly,
At all?
I didn't know what it was. And you can ask that. I didn't know what it was from. Squirrel Girl. Can you tell me about her? I thought it was Deadpool dressed as a squirrel. All right. Anyway, I don't know if that probably didn't make X-Slayer feel better about the situation.
No, probably
yeah,
not.
I'm gonna dox your home address to X-Slayer.
Oh.
That's great.
Good thing you're moving.
Because then you're going to be complicit.
No, there's gonna be no evidence. I'm scrubbing that.
Oh, we have video evidence right
Now
now.
I'm scrubbing this too.
Oh,
Hey, you can
God.
scrub whatever
that
you
was,
want, buddy.
That was
Nope.
good.
Nope, don't like that.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump across to one here. Medina donated another 20 euros.
Holy shit, Medina. You got to chill, Medina. Thank you so much.
Said,
Holy
you're welcome,
shit.
Dylan. I love to support you in everything I can. I just know you since 2017,
Yeah.
and you guys flattering me.
You're flattering me and us, Mina.
Yes,
Thank
but
you
now
so
save
much.
that money
Yes.
for your acting stuff, for your life.
Yes, please
Yeah.
do.
You don't need
I mean,
the
that's
money.
120 pounds, Medina, or euros. please.
Don't get that wrong, bro. It's euros.
It's euros. Save. But thank you so much. By the way, a $5 or a $10 donation is super generous. 120? Medina, thank you so much. Holy shit.
To be fair, X-Slayer does make a good point.
What did X-Slayer say?
Of all the Deadpool ones that you could have bought, the Squirrel one is the
Think
worst.
about that, X. Yeah, think about
That's bullshit. I'll tell you why that's bullshit. There's over 50 Deadpool-related Funkos.
Right, and how about X-Force? That would have been a great Funko.
But that's the only jumbo Deadpool one.
What about the grilling one? That one was
that's not
awesome.
jumbo.
Okay,
that's
but
why do they have to be jumbo now? Now the obsession has turned from regular Funkos to now jumbo. Only jumbo Funkos.
The last three he's gotten have been jumbo.
The Mandalorian is cool.
Oh no,
let me and I'll reiterate this question.
Pete,
when you're moving out, you're probably
You got two of them.
No, I have that.
You're probably going into an apartment.
Right.
Where the fuck are these things going?
They're gonna have to be in storage.
So you're gonna pay money to put these things in storage.
No, I can keep them
he's
in the
getting
attic.
he's getting an extra bedroom in whatever place he lives in, and it's gonna be the Funko room.
There's not that many Funkos.
This is gonna be your life.
You're up to 84.
It's gonna be you.
No, he's wrong.
It's gonna be you and all the Funkos, and let me tell you, you're gonna be a very lonely man.
Are you implying that my girlfriend is gonna leave
And your
me?
friends, they go on.
because I like to buy a Funko every now and then?
They go on.
You're saying that
Like once a week.
Remember the episode where Squidward was in the cardboard box and SpongeBob walked by? That's gonna be you.
Because I buy a
That's gonna be you.
Because I buy a $12 Funko every week.
This is how it starts. Every week, and one? You're playing, you buy one. Okay.
How many are on the way?
That's a very unfair question.
Like 25.
No,
It's not unfair. It's a completely fair question.
You want to know? I know the answer.
No, it's unfair
So
because
like 25.
JJK
that's why it's
came
unfair.
out with Funko.
JJK
and
released
Fire
their
Force
line.
is coming
And
with Funkos.
well, he already has some of those.
I
He
know,
also
but they got a lot
bought
more
2
coming.
of every
Can you answer me one question?
Yes, and I'll answer you honestly.
Why, if you're buying all the Funkos,
Yeah.
why are we starting to buy Funkos that are things that you don't even know or care about?
So that,
Like, why can't we restrict to at least the things you know
that's
about?
something that I've made a pledge to myself. I'm going to do better with that.
I mean, because
And then you
that's the
bought
part.
Squirrel.
That part,
That's concerning.
don't even understand.
Because why am I
Don't even get it.
Why am I buying
Squirrel
Super Saiyan God Dragon Ball Z
Right.
Funko?
You never watched
I've
Dragon Ball in
seen
your
the
life.
show.
Why are you buying
I
that?
don't know. Well, that one was part of a package deal.
That's a problem.
Actually, all the ones that were not part of that package deal, I do know.
Squirrel Pool.
No, Mandalorian, you've never watched in your
Mandalorian.
life.
But I'm a huge fan of Pedro. He was great in that Nick Cage movie.
Pickrick donated $5.35 Canadian.
Thank you, Pick.
Said, I haven't made it to the last few streams, but I have still been enjoying Go Rush and looking forward to the future podcasts.
Yeah, thank you, Pick Rick. Listen, we're going to be here. Whenever the season finale is, we're going to pie Judger in the face.
No, I think he's gonna beat the shit out of you. I think that's
We're gonna have a
not
boxing
me.
match.
Yeah.
Not me, the person who pied him in the face last
Oh
time.
no, no, not at all.
You're implying that he's going to assault Aura on live stream.
Wait,
That's what you're implying?
Let's just point out the fact that that's not going to happen.
Hey, you need an intervention. You've
not-
lost it.
He's right. You have.
That's next week's episode. We're getting a banner, and that's all the episode's going to be about.
The Quintervention.
Oh, God. Hey, listen, I appreciate
We
you
need a
guys
creative
being here.
Dill intervention. It's a Dill intervention. Get it? Like Dylan?
Yeah, I got
All right.
it.
$5 from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Philip.
Philip said, thank God we don't have any continuous spell traps equipped and quick spells that would have taken more episodes to explain. So glad we don't have that.
Yeah, we should be done now. We have maximums and fusions, and we should be done.
I would say only summoning mechanics, and if they're in. You know what I mean?
We don't even know if they're in.
Dude, I hope, you know the one I just hope shows up, like summoning method?
What?
Pendulums, dude. I love pendulums.
What about Galaxy Summon?
Dude, pendulums are great.
What about Link?
Dude, Links, dude. And bring back the old style of Link, where it takes like 10 minutes
Oh,
to do
they
something.
really
yeah,
explain
yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
No,
get
when they have to show
Arrows confirmed.
every arrow confirmed, every monster spinning up into the different
Oh, God.
arrows, and all of a sudden
Those are moments where I wanted to die.
You're 15 minutes into an
I'll say
episode and you've seen 2 turns. And that's part 2 of the duel.
That was early Vrains.
It was Definitely early.
Those were moments where I said, man, this thing that Dill talked us into is a really bad idea.
Yeah, well,
The worst
You
part
didn't want to
is-
blame anybody.
The worst part,
Blame me.
it was my idea to do the talking Yu-Gi-Oh things in the
Well,
first
it's
place.
my fault for getting back in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, that's
So
my
we all
fault.
played a role.
We all play a part in Dylan
Played a bad
inevitably
role.
buying Funkos.
And I got the man into YouTube, so we played a really bad role in all of this.
Yeah, Dylan, we're gonna have to let you go.
Hey,
This is
we
Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing
decided
now.
with the board, and
You know
we voted you
on
out.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. I don't need this. I don't need this. I'm walking off.
All right, welcome to Cal's podcast. It's called For Cal and the Boys.
Keep my name.
Keep Dill's name. But Silver Napper donated $2. Said I'm excited to get dog cards next episode.
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be a little dog.
I wanted to get him.
It's going to be a little dog with some big dog cards.
Yeah?
He's not transforming, man.
No.
course he
I don't
is.
think so either. I don't think so
Of course
either.
he is.
I think that it's going to be a small dog with a big bark.
Well, speaking of which, let's take a look at next week's episode, shall we? Silver
Spoiler,
Napper.
spoiler,
Thank
spoiler,
you so
spoiler,
much.
spoiler, spoiler, spoiler.
Episode 9, Bochi of the Graveyard. Manya's team is having a
That's
rush
not right.
duel battle against a local elementary school team.
Oh,
the
shit.
opponent Manya picked for the second match is none other than Sogetsu Manabu, who was part of the audience. And the duelist Manabu will be facing is Manya's pet dog, Bochi. Interesting enough, Manya is picking the opponent, so Manya is still working with Bochi. Manya probably knows he's an alien. That's my thoughts on it. We're getting a pup dueling Manabu. Pete, your thoughts, my man.
When did you become game theory in the middle of reading that summary? That's what I was wondering.
No, I was trying to, I was trying to exacerbate the stuff.
I don't even know
That was
what
English.
that was.
Exacerbate. What does that mean?
Now you got it right. You got it right the second time. You got it the first time. What does exacerbate mean? Look up in the dictionary.
Does it mean heavy breathing?
Nope, that's not it. Who needs a water?
Pete, what are your thoughts?
I mean, we've talked about this a couple times. It's not new with this one. I'm interested to see if the dog actually speaks, kind of like Neanderstar, which would be a little creepy, but would kind of make sense. You know, you're going to play the whole cat-dog probably rivalry thing as well, I imagine. Neanderstar seemed pretty intent on going after this said alien. I know they go after all aliens. And I thought that was actually a really cool shot in this episode with MIK. It was a good, like, comedy shot. Where like they're looking through the hallways and the way it edited them was like stop motion.
Yeah.
Like them moving. And then they didn't understand like what a live TV show was. When they're just like they were like, yeah, we're you have to get out of here, like we're about to go live. And they thought it was like some alien like I'm like, you guys are from this planet. Like how do you not know what's going on?
I know.
But yeah, you know, the dog, we'll see what happens.
I think you kind of said what I was going to say. I think they're definitely going to do a lot of dog versus cat stuff.
No.
Dog person or cat person?
Dog person.
I'm a dog person. Or is anyone here a cat person? Or are we all dog person? You like both?
I mean, I don't.
I'm just too allergic to cats. I couldn't.
I was gonna say I don't
can't.
necessarily dislike
Oh, I don't
cats,
dislike
but I'm
cats.
allergic to them also.
I don't dislike
I
cats.
love
just-
dogs. So,
yeah, I'm too allergic to them. Dredge.
Yes.
You know, we're gonna obviously be picking for this episode. What are your thoughts, man? What are your expectations? We're getting a jack dog.
I'll say the only thing I'm really intrigued to see if this dog can compete with me. It's the only thing I'm worried about. The only thing. That's literally
In
it.
what way? Like
in pure muscular form.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I'm excited to see.
When Manya-
I also do want to see how he's an alien related to Yugioh. That's my other.
Hey, when Manya sees Bochi transform for the first time.
Who are you?
Calver, your thoughts, man.
Trying to wrap my head around the.
Turn it on and rip the knob off.
Okay. I'm intrigued. I don't really know what to expect from a dog dueling in the episode, so I really don't know.
Yeah, you guys didn't watch Zexel.
No, I didn't, and I
Seen
think
enough of animals dueling.
it'll be cool to see Sugetsu Manabu duel as well against the dog. I think it's interesting that Manya's picking him out specifically to duel.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the one thing to me that I'm kind of like, okay, like the guy was the one who was like, all right, this is the one team and the other team. It looked like it was just a 3-on-3 set in stone.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's going into the crowd and picking out Manabu. So I think that'll be very interesting to see. Because technically they didn't even know they were going to be there.
Right.
So
Right. Absolutely. Well, I think it's time to make our prediction on this duel. I'm going to be completely honest
I
with
have
you.
no idea.
I don't think this is that easy.
You don't think it's that straightforward?
I don't know. I'm interested to see. I think I kind of know what you guys are going to pick. By the way, there is an official Pick'em League being run by Starixous. Standings have been updated. You have to fill out the form, which is down below. It's a Google form. Make sure you are putting the same username every single time you fill that out. That way, it's easy for Starixous to continue to add. Right now, we have a few people that are 2-0. We have some people that are 1-0. It's still very early on. Get involved. Play. The top, 5 winners are going to win prizes. The top winner will maybe win, a booster box. And then maybe, 2 to 5 will win, a card or a shirt or something like that. Okay. By the way, our standings, because there have been 6 duels, correct?
Everyone's 6-6 but me.
We are all 6-0. Dredger is 5-1. So we've all been very good with our picks. We're ready to send, gentlemen?
Yeah, I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, send. Okay. Okay. For the second time in Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything Pick'em history, we are not all in agreement for our picks. So if you want to hear where our picks are, if you're thinking of turning the channel,
Don't you do it! Turn it on and rip the knob off.
Pete, who are you picking? Manabu versus Bocchi.
I'm picking Manabu, man.
Okay.
I mean, come on. I feel like this is a perfect time to get him a win. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pick a dog to win, especially in their first duel. That feels pretty straightforward to me, Manabu.
Treasure, you as confident as Pete? Who are you going with?
It's Manabu. Manabu has been around since episode 2.
Yeah.
So if we want this character to stay around, be relevant, which the MIK seems like they're going to be around. They've been in almost every episode. Manabu gets a win here and also captures an alien and hopefully finds out more information about Yugioh to further our plot. So, yes, Manabu gets the dub.
Manabu gets the dub. Calibro, who are you picking?
So, it was a rough one to pick. But
I know something you don't.
Maybe he does.
I'm gonna throw him a bone here, and I'm going with Bocchi.
Wow.
I'm going with the dog.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
This is Yoshio all over again.
This is Yoshio versus Luke all over again. Now he's picking Yoshio's dog. This is crazy.
So
Calibur's going with Bocchi.
So the reason I'm picking this, and like I said, it's gonna be it's a rough pick here. You know, I might not win.
How many puns?
And hold on, pause. I'm still talking. But if this is a school versus school thing or a school versus team thing, right? Mm-hmm. They're not gonna sweep the floor with them. You're gonna go 1-1 and have a final third duel.
That's really you're going with.
And that's what I'm going with. I'm gonna throw him a bone.
Come on.
The alien dog is gonna beat. Well, the alien dog is gonna beat Manabu. And he'll let him know that he won't capture him because he beat him in the duel. And that's how he stays.
Bocchi, man.
And that's how Bocchi stays.
It's not a horrible
that's
reasoning.
That's how Bocchi stays.
Your reasoning, though, to pick Yoshio versus Luke, if we want to rewind time by 2 years,
because Yoshio was
that Yoshio was jacked.
Yeah.
And you felt they couldn't have a jacked character
that wasn't
like
the actual
lose.
reasoning, but
his
what
dog
was the
characters
reasoning? So listen,
Jack dog characters coming at you.
Calibur's going with Bocchi. I'm going with Manabu. I am not as confident as Pete and Dredger are on this one. This is the first one in a few weeks now that I've been a little more, yeah. Just because I'm going with Manabu because I feel like he's been around longer. Makes sense for him to kind of get his first win here. But this just feels like a classic trap duel to me. It feels very similar to what could happen with a Roman Sushiko switch up or even Yuga Tiger. This is the same team that pulled off a lot of weird, shock, unexpected results in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. And I think it's guaranteed to happen a few times in Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. This is the first time where, besides episode 1, I would say, episode 1 I felt that way as well, where I feel a little nervous about picking Manabu. Ultimately, though, I think it's a safer pick. And if I had to lean one way, I lean Manabu. I'm not as confident as the two of them are. We don't have Nick T's pick in yet, so we'll wait for his pick. But
do we need it?
Oh boy.
He's gonna miss a few. We know that. I do want to go to the episode 10 summary. Cal, you want to read that for me, my man?
I guess so. Let me go find it.
Yeah, actually do something.
Oh, wait, no, I knew this already.
Pete's gonna be excited for this
Episode 10.
Can't wait.
Magical Sheep Girl Meeg-chan. Chupataro is causing a ruckus and demanding a duel. So Yugioh volunteers to take him on.
He got out because he got the gold card.
Wait, so
Well, didn't he have to rat to get it?
Oh yeah, but then he got rearrested because he caused
Yeah,
issues.
and that's the last time we saw him.
who did Chupitar lose to?
Yuumu. Remember, this is Yudio's eternal friend. So Yugioh and Chupitar are doing a little bit of...
He's a dumb guy.
There it gets to a point where, and for a lot of things, the excuse of, he's an alien in a foreign country, for a lot of ways, that reasoning works. But then it gets to a point where it's like, all right, Yugioh, come on.
Yeah.
Smarten up a little bit.
Turn your brain on.
God, I don't want to listen to Meek-chan 1,000 times.
Meek-chan.
Dredger, what do you think about this episode, man?
I want to listen to the whole thing all the way through.
No, really, what do you think about the episode?
Overall,
You excited for it?
I like Chupitar. I know no one here really liked him, so I did like the chaos and the crazy.
I mean, they
of his
did plant the
character.
seeds for this duel a few episodes prior, so I
Yes.
like that aspect.
Yeah.
It's not as random as Manabu versus Bochi.
Yeah.
So I like that there is a little bit of backstory and history here. Chupataro tried to, capture and kill Yugioh. So.
I'm just intrigued about more plot, how this is going to relate to the plot.
Well, he's one of Zuijo's people.
Yes, of
Right.
course. So I want to see what is Chupitar's true intent there. What is Zuijo's plan with that? So that's what I'm going to see. Yeah, he's probably going to hit that again when he loses again.
Hopefully we get a new sound alert. Caliber, your thoughts on Chupa versus Meeg versus Yugioh?
It's a 1v1v1.
Oh,
It's
shoot,
a
that's where it gets intense.
it's a 3.
No,
Triple threat.
Meeg
It's a
time
triple threat
involved.
match.
Yeah,
for the
if the
title.
duel came up there, Calbro would pick
It's a
Meek-chan.
triple threat Hell in a Cell.
Oh, that would be good. I got money on that.
Yugioh has thrown Meeg-chan off the hell. Oh my god. He's broken in
There's
half.
tables breaking everywhere.
I think it'll be an intriguing duel because I think Chupataro again is gonna try to be like menacing with some of the things that he does, and Yugioh is gonna be like, "Oh, my eternal friend, oh, I don't want to have to do this to you," and then he's gonna take him down.
I can see that getting annoying. Actually, I hope they don't do it the whole duel.
I hope it clicks in the duel that he realizes that Chupataro was not his eternal friend.
Yes,
That'd be good.
Because that would be nice for him to just be like, "Oh, this has been mean the whole time. Like you're not my friend," and he just goes into like demon Yugioh mode and just takes him out.
That would be actually really cool.
Out for the entire show.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people would like that.
Well, I don't like what you're implying.
You know what else was kind of weird? You know what else was kind of weird about the aliens? No one's also questioning this. Has anyone mentioned Kawhi Tell in the comments?
I was actually going to say.
I
Why
do
did
remember
why did they
seeing
show that?
He was watching. It's like I was literally going to bring
He's
it up.
100% dueling Manya or
It's
Yuumu.
also we're just keeping a tight knit core here of what's going on with all. There's so many different aliens from so many different areas of the universe.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Why they all keep coming to Earth?
There's a plan in place or something of that kind.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just Rush Duels? Like everybody just comes here for Rush Duels?
It is also the only thing on TV. So if he was by a TV,
That's
he was going to
true.
watch it. You know.
The Kawhi Tell showing was weird. We do not have, and I think that could be maybe showing that he wants to, again, eternal knowledge. But I think that also could be a very minor foreshadow, especially now that we know Chupataro is
knows
getting
the
a second
dog.
duel. Maybe he knows the dog. That's actually good. I wasn't even thinking about that. I think that Chupataro is getting a second duel. Kawhi will get a second duel. And I think it's going to probably be against Yuumu or Manya. That's what I think.
I really don't like how he's constantly either sweating or just needs water.
Yeah, well, he's drenched.
Soaked all the time.
I'm Kawhi Tell, and I'm...
Oh, can't make the shot.
Yeah.
Oh, that went in.
It's weird. It's
What?
definitely
No,
weird.
not even.
I got to use the
Jimmy
restroom.
Butler over
All
there.
right, want me to read
Yeah,
those?
I have something that I am I have gotten for the guys
yeah.
here
we
for
don't-
my
we don't need
friends.
it. Yeah, we don't need
It's on this piece
So
of
one
paper.
of us open it? Is that what we're trying to
Not
say?
yet. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then we are going to open it. So, again, I thank you guys all so
don't
much
know.
for being here.
I don't
Episode
know.
8. And if you want to read a couple...
I'll
of
read a
these,
couple
that's-
donos
Yeah.
and pretend I'm you when I
Thank
say
you, my
thank
man.
you.
I'll be right back,
That
guys.
ain't hard. Just be really cocky.
Yeah. I was gonna be like, yeah, damn right you don't.
guys, I got a new Funko today.
Pick Rick, a member for 2 months at Slifer Red. Yumu showing you
Nice
can't
pick.
go wrong with dragon decks. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've always been a big dragon.
have
Or even
dragon OP.
dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Like
the-
dinosaurs.
The
too are
dragons,
sick.
are OP,
Dragons,
man. They
dinos.
always come out on top in one way or the other. Same
Dino.
with sevens.
What about dino dragons?
I like how it's all connected, and I think Yuhi pointed that out, like that they all build off each other.
Yeah, that's why we haven't even got through her whole deck yet. Her deck is.
It's very cool.
That
very
Bluetooth
cool.
dragon.
Yeah, it's sick.
Philip Rosewood donated $5. He said the news club was there with the TV announcer and the camera girl being the same one from the news club, and Kawhi looking similar to Bakuro. So yeah.
He did give me Bakuro vibes.
Yeah, and the girl behind the camera did resemble the girl that was in the newspaper club as well. I noticed that too. That's they're really putting in the stock of you know they could be the same. It could be an AU, and they're all just different versions of them. They're really doing it.
I'm giving up everything but an AU. I just feel like it is an AU.
Yeah, I think so too. X Slayer donated $5. The main question is who's playing the Seven Road Witch lookalike. Because she was part of the opening, and it more like a Manabu Aces.
I'm not sure.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we'll
I could feel like it could fit Manya, but like, is it too big of a character card for Manya?
What is Yuki's deck mainly? It's like a lot of like machines, right?
Yeah, basically.
I don't know who would like if it's someone in the main team. I don't even know. Maybe Manya, but.
I guess, yeah, because it doesn't really fit with the way Yumu's deck that we've seen so far now. So.
I'm not sure. That's a good question. That's a very good question. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Could be a character we haven't seen yet.
That's also true. Nicholas Horton donated £5 and said, I think the dog could be the alien, and the Yumu and Manya friendship history was good. I agree with that entire statement.
The dog's an alien.
I think the dog's an alien.
Dog's an alien.
And they kind of foreshadowed that when Neanderstar's eyes lit up and then you saw the little dog.
Do you think it was weird that she has like spectrum trace? Like she could see the trace element?
That
was cool.
That was interesting. It reminded me of like video games when you're trying to find like a mission or something. They give you that little aura to like kind of point you in the right direction. Yeah, I agree though with all that. I like the Yumu Manya friendship and like the look back and everything. I thought that was very good.
Yeah, I agree.
Philip Rosewood donated another $5. He said basically this whole AU mystery thing is that Stream Deck sound of what is it? Say what you want to say. Who are you? Just tell us at some point. Very true.
Who are you?
Yeah, I completely agree.
Who are you?
And you guys can always request soundboard.
Please don't.
ImageBreaker96 donated $2 as well and said, all we need now is Kamijo and Goha family members.
True. Roman variant as well. I know. I brought up that we don't have a Roman variant yet, and there were a couple people that were like, "Dylan, Roman's last name is Kirishima," and I was like, "Yes,
it's Roa,
but this is clearly Roa's variant."
We have a family
and Matsuba. There's quite a few more.
It's Matsuba Town though, so you have the homage of the entire town right now.
Stop!
We also went to one of the gear factories,
and it had their symbol on it.
Spit tape.
I don't know. Oh my god, dude, that open order
he's just live reacting. Yugioh shows up everywhere.
Don't do that. Pick Rick donated $5.36 Canadian. Said I would be fine with an AU/multiverse only because I think it would be a nice opportunity to do a crossover arc between the Sevens and Go Rush universe.
Completely agree. I would love that in season 2. I think you'd love it too. Is it likely? Probably not likely, but it would be super cool. He's super cool. I mean, think of all the dream matchups. I'd love to see Yuumu versus Roman. You could see London versus Roa. You could see Yuhi versus Yuga.
Mimi versus
Manya. Like it would
I
be.
mean, who would even win that?
Good luck picking.
Draw no result.
But it would be super, super cool. Also, very weird that they introduced such a big character like a Kirishima, a Roa variant, and he's not seemingly featured for these next 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that they dropped a little bit of a breadcrumb with him. He might not be as big to the story as Roa was to Sevens.
Was Roa that big of a...
No, it was supposed to be one of the main 7, but I guess that's debatable as well, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah, I'm excited.
I'm just making sure I'm caught up with everything.
I want you to make sure you're sure.
What?
Are you sure?
Are you sure, Peter?
Oh, God.
Peter? Who's Peter?
I'm going to smack the shit out of you.
Oh, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
You got to get that sound effect. Will Smith.
But you could just change it and say, like, Dredger just smacked the shit out of me.
I mean, it might happen.
X-Slayer donated $2.
Thank you, X.
Said, just like that, you were bad at answering messages, so, and then the water gun emoji again.
I guess so. Okay. X-Slayer, I'm bad at answering messages, man.
That is true.
I'm sorry. I'll get better for you, dude. Don't worry.
Philip Rosewood donated another $2.
Please, I'll have
and said,
Thank you, Philip. Thank you, X, as well.
Toradora is a great romance anime. Love Ryuji and Taiga.
You watched it, or Nicole's watching
Nicole's
it?
watching it.
Right. We'll have to. We'll reach out to our insider Nicole.
That's you.
I'm your sexy girlfriend.
No, I'm
Nice.
Bria's gonna get real jealous, bro.
Nice.
Gonna be real jealous.
Hey, sexy girlfriend.
Oh Lord.
There's a lot wrong with that.
Yeah.
You can hear the.
Yeah. Nicholas Horton donated £5. Said, Dylan, the Masters tournament begins next month in the Pokemon Journeys anime June 17th. We're in the end game of this current Pokemon arc.
Yeah, Nicholas, thank you so much. I know it's something Kevin usually updates us on. Pete, what are your thoughts on that, man? Obviously, we're in the final.
And
arc
is
here.
this the end of the entire show of Pokemon, or like are they gonna have other stuff?
I don't know.
Don't do that.
I don't know. I don't know if it's ending. I imagine they probably announced a new show, but I don't know for sure.
Well, there's a new.
He's gonna end number 1.
No,
He's gotta end
but
number
there's
1.
there's a new game coming out. So
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not gonna end the anime.
What's the name of the game?
Oh gosh, I don't
These
remember.
nuts, I think.
Somebody in chat,
I'm getting Ds.
can you let me know what the name of the new games are? I don't remember what. Oh, Scarlet and Violet.
Oh yeah.
It's not Dragon.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
That's a good try.
I thought it was Pokemon Candace and Dragon.
That's
It's
a good
not.
try.
It's not either of
Good
those.
try.
Would you like me to keep going?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Dragon Fist 900
Oh, what's going on,
donated,
Mark? Thank you, man.
donated $5. Said, broke up with my girlfriend of a year last Wednesday. Trying to move on. Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, man.
Might get back into reviewing GX to numb the pain, Dylan. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, doing anything to take your mind off of it is good.
Distractions
First of
are
all,
great.
man, I'm sorry to hear about it. My first break, I don't know if this is your first relationship. I've gone through 2 breakups. Second one wasn't really that bad. First one was very, very difficult for me. It's the only time I ever had to go to therapy. I went to therapy a few weeks and 3 sessions in total. Helped me immensely. Lean on family, lean on friends, lean on doing the things you love. And just start to process your life without that person in it. I don't know the kind of person you are, Mark. I mean, some people can stay cordial with their exes. I guess a lot depends on how the situation ends. Dredger, you're kind of like that in a lot of ways, where it doesn't really bother you staying with them and like following them on Instagram still, but like for me, I'm completely opposite. Like I can't see anything.
I think there's a difference in the way both of our relationships ended, and that's
okay.
partially why.
That's probably
like,
true,
my biggest thing is like it's not like this person did me any wrong. It was just, it's not the right person kind of thing.
Yeah,
so you always want to, it's just good karma. You always want to wish the best people. That's what everyone deserves, But in your case, it was not the same kind of experience.
They didn't feel the same way about wishing. them the best.
Not at all, not at all. And to each their own, I guess. Definitely to each their own.
Absolutely.
So it's all good. We now know Ivory, and Ivory is incredible. So that's all that
it always works out for the best, and it will work out for you too, man.
It's hard. That first month is rough.
Oh yeah, it's very tough. Oh, yeah, I'm not trying to take away from anything. It's not hard. It's very difficult.
It is,
But it will get better.
Time is your best friend. Just give it time.
No, it really
time
is.
heals everything.
And by the way, the 2 breakups I went through are somewhat, well, not that recent, but they're recent enough where I still can remember them decently well. And I remember every time someone would tell me, time is, well, you probably said
it to you
me so many times.
Yeah.
It always annoys me, and so that line probably annoys you as well.
It's true, though.
But it's 100% true. I mean, it's the truest thing there is.
Yep.
So I know it's annoying to hear. Like,
I sounded like a broken record.
You can only take it day by day, but I promise you things will get better for you, man. And, you got us. We're here for you, man. And, just one day at a time, dude. I'm sorry to hear that.
On the lighter note of it, like, why GX?
I think that was the series he was reviewing.
Like, where, like, are we like after episode like 101? Because like, if you're doing like episode 10, that's only gonna make you feel worse.
Okay,
don't watch season 1.
He might be a big GX guy. I would recommend 5Ds. I would recommend 5Ds.
Yeah.
That's a feel good show.
It's a rough go, GX.
But yeah, and not to sound like a broken record like I did with Dill, but at the end of the day, you'll be better off just over time doing what you got to do, keeping yourself busy. and the next thing you know, it's just not a part of your daily thoughts anymore, and it goes away.
Yeah, 1 year's a long time, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate the super chat, man. You need anything, reach out. We're here for you, man.
Medina donated €5 and said, "Now I'm done with the money."
Okay. Medina, come on. You better be done. Medina, holy shit.
We will find you.
Okay, well, we're not going to do
I
that.
don't know
But
about all that.
thank you so much, Medina. I mean, you have... Thank you so much.
Above and beyond today.
Above and beyond
absolutely.
tonight and in general. Thank you, Medina. Wow.
$5 from X Slayer, in all caps. You had no right to talk to Mando after not watching the show. Like, dude, why are you really like getting everyone? And then he's sent like the mad face, the cursing one that has like all the symbols over the mouth.
This isn't about Funko, is it?
I think it's about Funko.
It's more about you as a person.
It's about you buying Funkos of shows you've never seen before.
Is he angry at me or
and
the
then
Funko?
claiming?
I think he's just more like you're just garbage.
And then claiming that like you're
yeah.
either gonna watch it or you want to watch it, but you just never do or did.
I would thoroughly enjoy watching X Slayer just beat the shit out of you.
Are you gonna say something to that?
Why is it always me?
Because you can stand up for me. You have good muscles.
Why do I
Say what you want to say! What do you want to say? Where you been?
All right, listen. I will watch The Mandalorian. I will watch The Mandalorian I'll make a promise. I'll watch the first episode by the end of June. How about that?
The first episode?
I'll probably watch all of them. I gotta finish Dora Hedoro and then I'll watch that.
Okay.
What are you watching?
Maddie turned me on to Dora Hedoro. It's a very gruesome show, but he said if I can stomach that, I'll watch Chainsaw Man. I probably am not gonna watch Chainsaw Man anyway, but I'm actually hooked. It's a 90s anime that just got adapted, or 90s manga that got adopted recently.
Okay.
Oh, Maddie.
That man 666 donated $6.66.
Satan, thank you, that man.
Let's put Dylan in a simulation where there's a fire and only has enough time to either save his friends or his Funkos.
Oh, we're dead.
I would say
Then
we're dead.
we'll know
Oh
if he needs
We're
help.
dead.
Oh my god.
It's over. We're
Well,
dead.
You guys are
we wouldn't even be in
crazy.
the simulation because we're not his friends.
That's true. I think it would be a more interesting
You guys-
simulation to have Dylan's
Funkos and giant
Funkos
cards.
versus the giant cards,
Giant
or
cards.
even Ivrea, because then that's a choice. Us, we're dead. I mean, we're
You
dead.
guys are three of the most. I mean, you don't feel that way.
Wait, what?
You think I would choose my Funkos over you?
I don't.
It's
You do. You hesitated, so you're done.
I personally don't.
You are
Hey,
three of the
we're
most.
dead.
Thank you. Kay doesn't. You two are delusional.
We're
if you
dead.
think I would choose pieces of plastic over my
We're dead.
close.
We're dead.
Oh my!
Think about
God.
it. He could help us and grab a couple Funkos on the way.
Yeah, we're dead.
I definitely grabbed that rare blue eyes.
Oh yeah, and
I got
grabbing
smoke
Squirrel
inhalation.
Pool.
Pete, you're closest to the blue eyes. Grab it, man.
You guys are crazy. Now you throw my
He'd
giant
be like,
cards.
Dredge, you're really fast. You think you can run over and grab a couple of those?
No, you know what? That is a very good transition, actually. So, I do want to say this. The whole reason that this podcast is possible is because, obviously, I have such a wonderful community, a very giving community. You guys are incredible. So thank you, first and foremost. If we didn't have viewers, obviously, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Still need to do some audio upgrades, and there are going to be some visual upgrades coming as well. But another big reason that this podcast, that this production is able to happen is because of my friends. If it was not for them wanting to take almost every Wednesday night out of their life, out of their very busy schedules to be here and join me and watch the show, this production would not be possible. Caliber, Dredge, Pete, and Nick T, the four of them are all equally as important as I am to this production, to this podcast, to this stream for the last few years. And so every year, Wednesday night, I'll treat to dinner every now and then, but every year, obviously you guys do it for free out of the kindness of your hearts, which I'm super thankful for. So every year I like to do something, I try to do a couple of things, but I like to do something to kind of show my appreciation for you guys. It's not going to be bad. What do you think I'm going to say? What do you think I'm going to say?
We're going to a Funko show.
you think
Funko
Go
Expo.
you think I'm going to take you to a Dave Ramsey convention? Come on, we're not doing that.
Kind of.
No.
Oh.
All right.
bad.
So I have gotten something that we are going to do as a group that I think you guys will get very excited about. And I want to unveil it obviously in front of
No, I
everyone.
think Peach it is.
Whoever wants to grab the paper can read it, and you know it's not here yet, but this is something that I did about a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
So October 8th, 2022, New York City's Comic-Con.
Yep.
Wow.
We're going to Comic-Con.
I gotta get my cosplay ready.
That's right. We're going to
Oh,
Comic-Con.
it's gonna be crazy.
Seriously, and Nick T is included in that. That was 50-50 on it. No, listen, I'm so appreciative for what you guys do for me, what you guys do for this channel and this production. So thank you guys, seriously.
Oh man.
Now that
You know my brain's racking around.
People
right?
can find us.
That's right. If anyone's in New York City, maybe you'll see us. Yes, I'm treating the boys, my friends, to Comic-Con. That is a Saturday. I made sure it was a Saturday.
What was the date?
So
I'm writing it
we're
down.
good. Tickets are confirmed, and I was in the pre-order line, and 5 tickets. And
You realize that we're gonna have to watch him buy
obscene amounts of stuff.
what are you
I know where
talking
I'm
about?
going if anyone wants to come with me.
Where are you going?
I go to Artist Alley all the time.
Oh yeah, those are the booths, right? Or is that something else?
It's like they're booths, separate areas, but I have a couple like niche artists that usually hang out there, and I love buying art there.
Yeah,
so.
no, it'll be very exciting.
Well, that's awesome, though. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're welcome.
Yes,
You're welcome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Seriously,
It's gonna be fun.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That
It's gonna be
so
fun.
nice.
Now
we got to start thinking what we're
Oh,
going to
I know what I'm doing. I already know what I'm doing. I'm so
God,
hyped.
we could dress up.
Are you?
We
gonna
really
wear something?
should. We do? Wait, we should do Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh man, I got an idea.
We could do Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not going as Nikiagi.
Nah, then we're gonna do that. Yu-Gi-Oh's gonna happen.
We'll have a George Foreman grill that you could just carry around all day.
Dude, that would be
No,
funny.
I'm very excited for it. But yeah, seriously, guys, thank you for everything you do for me. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
man.
Of course. I'm gonna read some link ones real quick.
Yeah, we have a
Link it.
couple.
Limestone, thank you for the $2 donation. Was Dredger there when Dylan said he would eat just the white part of candy corn and put the rest back?
You
Were
did
you
say
there for
that.
that?
I did say that.
I
No,
did
I
say
didn't.
that because it's a family tradition. On Rocket
He
Power.
said he would eat.
and you'd throw the old ones in the bowl.
No.
That was a thing in Rocket Power.
No, it was not.
was
Candy
not
corn
a
was
thing
not
in
even in the
Rocket
Rock
Read
Power
some, and
universe.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. If I
Okay.
find it, will you apologize?
Yeah, sure.
right.
You're not gonna find it.
Philip Rosewood donated $5. Philip said, "We're getting that first dog duelist since the one from Zexel. I guess I should
Yeah.
wake up DMX because Bochy got them Rough Riders. R.I.P. DMX, a legend."
Yes. Like
I
that.
agree.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Philip.
Riders. Nicholas Horton donated £2. Said the synopsis for Go Rush episode 10 is out.
Yes, we read it, Nicholas. It was on the screen before. I'll have it on screen for a little bit as well. That was probably an old one, but yeah, I'm very excited for episod 10.
Oh, I'm banning Ryu Rex. It said Rocket Power with the throw up emoji.
Oh, ban him.
Oh
Get him out. Get him out.
no! Medina donated another €20.
Okay, that's wrong. Medina, you promised that you were done for the night. Medina,
He
come
said,
on.
"That is so sweet and cute. I love your friendship. No, I give 20."
Okay, Medina, first of all, Dad, can you eat the whole candy corn and not just the yellow part? And then right after
I
this,
don't
he
know if I
says,
believe that.
it's a family. What do you mean you don't believe
I don't
it?
know if
No,
I
no,
believe
so
that's
they
a
eat-
real
so they
clip
eat the
or
top-
someone edited that.
Wrong.
No, so they eat the whole. They eat the
Pull up
top
the
and
episode
don't
clip.
eat the white
I wanna
part.
see from
find
the
it.
episode.
They
Yes,
don't eat the
just
white
the
part.
white part
And then he
now.
just goes, it's a family tradition not to eat the white
I don't
candy.
believe- I
And he
don't
throws
believe
it into
that.
a bowl. What do you mean?
I think that's an edited clip. I don't believe that.
Anyway, I'll keep going here. Jack
Thank
Knight,
you, Medina. Medina, you're amazing. Thank you
Jack
so
Knight
much.
donated $5. He said, "Hey Pete, did
Hey.
Dill ever send you Duel Arena?
No.
Also, can't give an update on episode 41 because spoilers. Old Man Yagi win, please.
Please,
Smiley
old
face.
man Yagi.
No.
No, Dylan doesn't send me anything, so.
I'll send it to you. Pete. Send it.
He's not.
I'm trying to find this episode.
Philip Rosewood donated $2. Said, next we got Udius versus Simpataro. Udius is going to get that dub.
He kind of is a simp. He is a little bit of a
He's
simp.
a
For me,
huge
Chan.
sim.
Yeah.
Like, if Meek-chan was a streamer,
Yeah.
like, you know.
You could argue in a less tone, in a more toned down way, that Udius is a little bit of a simp of Manya, of her programming.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing the the peace thing and everything.
he
I mean, he
a-
was in.
You know what? You're
He's been
kinda right.
watching that program.
And he also loves Chupataro.
Yeah, some weird stuff going on there.
He's got a lot of, he's got a big heart.
He's very lost.
He's got a big heart. He just likes people, you know.
He's very naive.
Jack Knight donated $5 and said, "Hey guys, do you like Rook's Dragons or Yuumu's better? I like Yuumu's Dragon better. I like Bluetooth over Dragears."
I mean, I always like Rook's Dragons, and we've seen more of them, so it's kind of unfair.
I think Bluetooth's really cool. I want to see how Bluetooth grows on me, because Dragears, I felt like the whole show I loved Dragears.
Yeah,
I actually like
So-
Yuumu's more.
But I was gonna say I really do like the design of Bluetooth. I like it a
is cool.
lot.
Yep.
Get that Blue Eyes reference.
Mm-hmm.
Later that night, Reggie stays in to watch
This is a weird commentary thing on it.
On
It's
this
tradition.
specific thing.
See, I can't find the actual episode. It's the Halloween episode, but he's got the bowl of candy corn.
It's tradition. It's just like tradition. Rocket Family.
no, that's not the caption.
Yeah, you're mine.
I mean, it's right. Do you want me to look it up more, or do you believe me?
Keep going. X-Slayer donated $2. Said, guys, go on the movie channel because you disturbed.
Are you gonna go on it? X-Slayer, thanks. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. I need to find this rocket power clip of the candy corn.
I think there's one or two more links. I'm caught up
we're
on
caught
Super
up.
Chat.
And this guy's out here finding candy corn. Cal, the Heat are losing, by the way.
They were only on 3 last time I looked.
Yeah, they're down 11.
They were when I
Hey.
looked.
Does anyone have
Wrap it
Paramount Plus that I can sign into real quick?
Yes.
Of course, Pete has Paramount Plus, bro. Wasn't that the joke? That Pete
Yeah.
No, the joke is I have it. I was supposed to get it.
Can you sign in for me?
And then Pete actually got it because he needed it.
All right, we'll find the candy corn in a little bit. Angie, thank you for the $2 donation. Where's that timeline part 2? Is it pushed to mid-July, early August? No, unless there's any unforeseen delays. I've been saying mid to late June for a while, Angie. So we're probably about a month away from the timeline being released. It's a huge project. It's a love letter to my community. It's something I've been working on for almost 6.5 years now. So, Angie, I'm very, very excited to unveil this timeline. And, unless there's any delays, which, fingers crossed, hopefully there's not, mid to late July.
He found it.
July.
Mid to late June.
July.
What episode is
Mid
it?
to late June.
Mid to late July.
I really hope he finds it.
And the
It's not-
volume's off, so you'll have to turn it up.
Angie,
when
thank
you're
you
done.
so much.
Did you
When
get
you
this
find
one?
it.
This is a link on-
Limestone, thank you for the $3 donation. Has Dylan ever discovered Nendroids or Nendos? Do you know what that is?
I have no idea.
That's like a Funko variant, I think.
Oh, Lord. Hopefully you don't find it.
I think that's everything
one
right
just
now
came
in links. We did just get a $20.37 Canadian donation from Pick Rick.
Big Rig.
Pick Rick.
Pick Rick said,
Thank you, Rick.
hopefully the big card Dill ordered isn't in Spanish.
Oh my God,
Because then
I'm
you
so
have to get
worried
a
it
big
is.
card in each language.
Oh,
you have to make a
he's
whole
right.
big card deck.
Oh.
And then you have to enter the big deck tournament.
Oh,
it's a
no.
real slippery slope.
Dude, and he's right. That's the thing that sucks. That's why we have to pray it's not in Spanish. The good thing
It's
again,
in Spanish.
if it is in Spanish, I can tell people like my cousins that I speak the language, and that's why I got
And
it.
then when they ask you to demonstrate it, what do you do then?
Well, I'll just memorize the effect. I'll have the effect memorized. Pay 500 life points to search a ritual spell. I'll have the effect memorized, and then they'll think I'm reading. It's genius. It's actually one of the most.
I wouldn't say genius.
I'm 27 years old. That's one of the proudest things I've done.
Ivrea, you hear that?
I mean, there's so many better partners out there, Ivrea. There really
And we've
is.
lost a dredging.
I mean, there's so many better choices.
Hold on, this thing. Okay, hold on.
Do you know the episode?
Yeah, I'm on the episode. Hold on, we're gonna find it. I'm gonna play it for you guys. This is gonna be one of the craziest things you've ever seen.
Oh my.
That's Dylan for you.
This is the only thing I remember from Rocket Power. I want you to think about that.
I think that's really scary.
Woogity, 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 woogity. Yeah.
How old are you, Angie? Like 42?
Do you want to talk for a bit?
Sure.
Talk about how much the
Well, I'm
Heat
trying
are
to
terrible.
find this episode.
All right. So while Dylan finds this episode, chat, lay it on me. What do you guys want to talk about?
We'll talk about the Heat.
Throw anything out. We don't want to talk about
I
the
want
Heat
to talk
right
about
now.
the Heat.
The Heat
Your
are
playoff life is in the balance right now. I want to talk about it.
the Heat are
Down by 11 going into the fourth quarter. How you feel?
Down by 11 going into the fourth quarter.
How you
So
feel?
I'm going to tell you
word?
why they're down by
Little word?
11. They
not good?
are 5 of 35 from 3-point.
Hey, they're not good.
Do you realize that? That is 14% shooting.
Yeah, they're just not good. It's true.
14%.
I hate to break it to you, bud, but you're gonna lose this in 6.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's what the show has devolved into.
I mean, the Celtics are 6 of 22, which isn't much
Oh, they
better.
haven't shot well the entire series.
The
You
Heat
guys
are shooting 31% in total. And also, of course, the Celtics have shot 11 more free throws because they always shoot more free throws.
Jimmy Butler has 9 points. How do you feel about that?
He's still hurt. He's
Yeah,
just
we'll
playing
blame it on
hurt.
that.
He's He's 3 of 12. I mean, Kyle Lowry is 0 buckets. Max Strus is 0 of 7 from 3.
Ain't looking good. Did Hero come back yet?
Hero's still out with an injury.
Oh, you guys are done. It's an old
Duncan Robinson is actually 2 of 5 from 3. This is like his best game of the playoffs.
It's an old rat.
I mean, even Tatum is shooting 4 of 13. Like, nobody's shooting well. Granted, the score is 69-58 in the fourth quarter.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is the Rocket Power scene, the only scene that I remember. I can't show it on screen, but maybe you'll be able to hear it. You want to see it? They'll be able to see it. Again, it's exactly what I demonstrated. I've done this before because of Rocket Power. Everyone thought I was like a borderline psycho for doing this.
You are.
Inspired by Rocket Power, one of the shows that defined a generation. Not according to me, according to some people. Okay. Ready for this? There's the dad. He's coming in. He's eating his candy corn.
Okay.
Dad, if we have candy corn, can you eat the whole thing and not just the yellow part?
It's tradition. Just like the traditional Rocket Family scary movie time.
That's all it is. It's tradition. So I forgot.
So you eat the tip of the corn.
Well, I eat everything down to the yellow
bottom.
part, the bottom. And then I toss those in a bowl, and then I eat those later.
Why are
Hold
you
on.
doing this to me?
It exists. You have to at least give me credit on that.
You were right. It exists.
Thank you.
You're still psychotic.
You're still a psycho.
What do you mean?
Oh, sexy girlfriend.
Perfect
That
timing.
one.
Perfect timing.
Because Ivria's here.
Perfect timing. I'll reiterate if you weren't here. So many
flags.
better choices out there.
Oh my god.
Just just something to think about.
There's definitely a lot of better towns to be living in. 100%. No, I completely agree. So we'll see you in Jersey.
2022.
Could always move to the Midwest.
It's called the Midwest because every single thing in it is mid.
How about what about Cincinnati?
Cincinnati, Ohio is the biggest dumpster fire in the world.
Oh, okay. Maybe we won't go there. Maybe that's a bad choice.
On that, by the way, I have a cousin in Cincinnati. It's all in good fun.
He does.
On that note,
That's
guys,
not true.
thank you so much. This has been insane. Medina with an insane amount of donations. Pick Rick with some big ones at the end. Thank you guys so much. Obviously, we unveiled that I'm taking the boys. We are going to Comic-Con in New York City. If any of you guys are going those days, let us know. Maybe we'll see a couple of you guys.
Yeah. But just wait to see our cosplays. We are all cosplaying. I will confirm that.
That's going to be a very
Yeah.
good time. But I absolutely love all of you guys. Thank you for making Yu-Gi-Oh! Crazy 8's the most watched
We gotta figure it out.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 8
that'd be
podcast
cool,
in the world. I appreciate all of you each and every night of my life. So thank you so much for all the super chats, all the donations. Thank you. These three people are all content creators in their own regard. We don't have Nick T here, so this portion will be cut by about 10 minutes. But Calibro, if you want to start and we can work down the lane, I have Nick T's stuff linked down below. Follow all their stuff linked down below. You start, my friend.
So before I start, X-Slayer did just donate $5. He said it got announced that a Winnie the Pooh horror movie is being made.
What?
So Hollywood just went nuts again, like the time they announced to make a Magic 8 Ball.
That can't be real.
Speaking of Magic 8
sounds
Ball,
awful.
stream Nick T's song. So I stream over on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/CalBreezy. That's spelled CalBreeZzy. And I've been trying to get more consistent with the streams. I streamed on Monday and Tuesday this week. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow, barring any unforeseen events. So probably be playing either Valorant or maybe Fortnite, depending on who's on, who's playing.
Play The Last of Us Part 2.
Maybe a different game.
That is horrifying.
That is horrifying.
Nope.
Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey is a horror.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
I don't want to look at that anymore. Anyway,
Not
what
being
was-
done by
Play Last of Us
Disney.
Part 2.
What?
Play it on the hardest difficulty.
Okay.
Just
All
do-
right,
just
I'm
do
gonna
it.
restart Last of Us Part 2 on the hardest difficulty and play it.
That's what I want to
Yeah,
say.
okay. I'll do that and then I'll rerun through some other games. Maybe maybe I'll start back at Last of Us 1
That's it.
and just go
Have a
all
whole
the way
journey.
through both
I want
games.
to see you cry.
No, I'll do that in October. It'll be Horror October. All the Last of Us. I don't come to any of our Wednesday streams. I just stream The Last of Us. I think Dylan just got
you
mad.
upset
You
him.
can keep going because the giant car was supposed to be here by 9. I want to see if it actually.
Yeah, well, my golf clubs were supposed to be here today too, and they didn't show up.
Would
But
you
yeah,
get a driver?
no, I got new wedges.
Use more than one.
So, well, there's a pitching wedge, a sand wedge, and then there's like a
pitching
lob
sand.
wedge.
Yeah, he's
I don't
real.
need the
He's
lob.
real
That's
into it.
excessive.
Well, no, because the sand wedge is
no.
it's good.
Sandwich is fun.
Anyway, that's all I really do. I stream on Twitch. I play a lot of FPS games, and then some other games in there, and maybe I'll do some like other variety games as well. But yeah, that's really it. So follow me over there or on Twitter for updates, and hopefully I can see some of you there tomorrow. On to Dredger.
Stream on twitch.tv/Dredger. I have not streamed at all because I actually haven't said anything, but I've been having really weird internet issues. So because I'm in an apartment complex and it's a very busy apartment complex, and with COVID, everyone's working from home, my internet tends to cut out a lot in the middle of the day. I'll be watching TV shows, and because I have to connect through Wi-Fi, it will turn off. So I'm just worried it's going to keep happening. I've tried doing little test runs with stuff, and it seems to kick me out a lot. So gonna hold off on that until I figure out what I want to do with my internet. So holding off on that, but we'll slide it over to Mr. Clueless Gamers on my right.
Yeah, YouTube channel Clueless Gamers. You would think I'm not a content creator because
he is.
Nothing's been up there for like 2 months. I'm sorry.
Busy time.
Yeah, a lot of hours. This is my third consecutive close to 60-hour work week. So eventually there'll be some stuff there. We're still filming things. I just never have time to actually edit them. But when I do, we do TV show reactions, movie reviews, trailer reactions, a lot of stuff coming up. Obi-Wan, Miss Marvel, Thor is out in about a month and a half as well. Really hope to review that. So a lot of stuff to come. It'll eventually filter out over the summer. So for any updates on that, follow me on Twitter, pvacaro21.
Please follow all three of them. They are all great, and without each and every one of them, we would not be able to do this production. So, Dredger, Cal, Pete, thank you guys so much for tonight. And to everyone in the audience and to everyone who super chatted or donated, thank you so much. You do not know how much it helps this production. And with how the month of May is over for Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! I think this is the most ever in terms of donations that I've ever received in a single month for this podcast. So I promise you major additions are coming. We are filling out the stream deck slowly but surely, and hopefully the sound alerts do help, but I definitely want to purchase music that I can use for different segments, so you have a little bit of ambience music. I think that would be a nice addition. And of course, individual mics to improve sound quality. It's all coming. It's all thanks to you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see some of you tomorrow night for Duel Links on YouTube and then Master Duel on Twitch. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys. Good night.